issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Folks, I think I have to change mics. I think I have to change microphones, folks. We're having technical difficulties. Bear with me, bear with me. What? Oh, here we go. It's coming through my webcam mic right now. It sounds like shit, I'm sure. Well, let's make this quick. Sorry for the crappy sound. I'll have to get the other mic set up. I don't know why it's not reading it. But anyways, forward and onwards. Folks, thank you to Nats and the Pizza for collecting these so I didn't have to sift through. But I thought it was time to get caught up with the tax situation so far. And get us, let's put it all together. Let's start putting this all together. So again, thanks to Nats. I put together a little playlist here. Here's a link. Please subscribe if you haven't, folks. If you don't mind thumbing it up, just go over and thumbs it up just like that. So we're going to walk through. We started with the Enterprise, Manchester's Herald of sorts, where it was posted about the estate situation in regards to taxes. We've been covering it. I would like to point out that Little Caesars is hiring Vaughn. Vaughn was actually just live, ladies and gentlemen, and he says he's retired. And from what, I'm not exactly sure, because he spent the last 20 years sitting in a chair on the internet, but that's besides the point. I'm just pointing out there are jobs to be had. Folks, we're going to start with this. We're going to work our way, knead our way through it. J-Dubs in the newest live, I don't know if he says this earlier, but has offered to actually lend Vaughn the money to pay the taxes if it comes to an actual auction date, which I don't know he's got in his head there is. We're going to find out. I have no idea. But if that's the case, maybe I should become a foreign investor is all I'm saying. Maybe I should just pay the tax. I know there's a lot of people with skin in the game, folks. The race may be on for the Helton property. But we'll get caught up. I'm going to fix the mic, because it probably sounds like shit. So let's make sure it's turned out. See, Windows pots this shit down, folks. Let's start on familiar territory and move forward with some new stuff. Folks, thanks for joining. Thumbs it up, all that good stuff. I'm going to shut up right now.
There's nothing left, all gone and run away. Maybe you'll tarry for a while. It's just a test, a game for us to play. Win or lose, it's hard to smile.
Okay, well, look, I'll tell you how excited I am about this. All right.
Okay.
I just, Nats, this is the part where you can start recording if you want, buddy. Hey, Vonhelton, check this out. Watch this. This is the Clay County, Kentucky file.
Right, buddy. We'll talk about this. I'm happy, man. Oh, Vonhelton, man, he's going to be fucking sick, man. He's going to have liabilities all week. You bought some children and sold them, you trafficking monster. Whoa. We've got those. We found one of those there a couple of weeks ago in the couch behind the curtain.
So, exciting times in Clay County, huh?
Tell us, explain, Paulie, please.
So here's the way this works in most counties, right? What'll happen is you can be delinquent on your property taxes for a calendar year, and they go, hey, wait a minute, man, like you really need to pay this. Typically after 2 years of delinquent taxes, the local municipality or government, whatever it may be, county, state, it's all different, right? They will then seize that property. They'll put a lien on it saying you owe us taxes. It will then go to a public auction, and the public auction is silent. you register for the auction, you place a bid in an envelope, and you submit it at the county. So the bid can be anything, right? Typically what people will do is find a value of the property,
Exactly.
and then the value of the delinquent taxes, because that's all the county wants. The county just wants their damn taxes. That's it. So
would they garnish them, Paulie, if they could garnish them first before they put a lien on it?
what's that?
Would they garnish them if they had the
No, property doesn't work that way, man. That they don't come taking money. It's up to you to pay it. If you don't, you're delinquent and they'll seize the property. So then it goes to the auction, like I said. And I've bid on several properties here that just in that case, it's public notice. They let everybody know what properties are on the list, and the auction happens once a year in most counties.
So, Paulie, just to interrupt again. When you go to the auction, are you buying the debt of the tax, or are you buying the property?
You're buying a lien on the property is what you're doing. You own it. Okay. You're paying the county what is delinquent. So, and you don't go to an auction. Like I said, you fill this out on paper, you put it in an envelope, and you submit it prior to the auction day.
Now that is a valid question, because that's where I'm kind of confused too about all this. I know there's some disagreement out there exactly what this means. Are you just buying the debt? As he said, you're buying the lien against the property, but do you actually get the property? Paulie seems to think so. That's what's getting put out there. I would actually, as Lusty has mentioned to me, that maybe I should have an open stream and get some people on that kind of, I don't know Kentucky tax law. I mean, I have a basic understanding, like liens against properties. And I know one thing, if you owe the government money, they're going to get it. They're either going to garnish your wages or put liens against things you own. In this case, it's property taxes and utilities. So, but I don't know the legalities of, of the purchasing of the lien in particular. So maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure what I got going on, but maybe earlier tomorrow, sometime earlier in the evening, after dinner, supper, whatever the case may be, maybe we'll have a brief open stream, and we'll go through some of this with a finer comb. But for now, just let the lulls flow, folks. So again, Nats and the Pizza, thumbs it up, folks. There we go.
On auction day, the officials open the envelopes and go, "Oh, hey, that's the highest bidder." So for instance, the property there in Clay County, I figured that up. I don't know, it's been a couple years ago, and it wasn't all four properties. It was just the main property and the sister to it. And I don't remember what the value was at the time, $150,000 or something. Probably could have bought it at that time. So, property has went up since then with inflation, that kind of deal. I would think that if the other thing is, there isn't a whole bunch of people in Clay County that have a bunch of liquid money to be able to buy something like this. Mm-hmm. So if there are bids, I reckon they're probably going to be fairly low. They'll be low ball bids. So realistically, I think if you put in a bid for $50,000, you could probably own everything he does. And look, it's a broke county, right? They're going to take the highest bid they get, period, because they just bank the rest in their coffers. So all they're looking for is they want their fucking tax money. That's it.
Which is how much exactly?
I think it was 2,600 and something.
So he's literally risking eviction and the loss of everything his mother and parents have.
Everything he owns.
For a couple $1,000, man.
Yeah, and the 2,600, I believe, that's 1 year of delinquency over the four properties. And then, so you double that down for year number 2, right? You'd be at 5,200 or whatever. So like I said, a 10x bid would probably guarantee the properties. It'd be 50 grand. But for shits and giggles, I mean, I wouldn't be scared to throw 15,000 at it just to find out.
Want to go 3-way with me and Luna?
I'll just pay for it all, and you guys can just come party with me. That'll be fine.
So has he not paid his tax now for 2 years, or is it?
He's coming up on year 2, best I can tell.
And in September,
so he's been delinquent for a year, but at year 2 is when you go on the auction block. So,
an estate is a legal entity, folks. Look it up.
All right.
You can't fuck with.
Now we're going to get in. So again, I mean, thumbs it up here, folks. And if you don't mind giving me one, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not, and Todd has a case against it and others. I haven't looked it up. To me, it'd make more sense you're buying the lien, the debt, not necessarily the property itself. But I don't know. Maybe, like I said, we'll open that up. And I honestly haven't had time to look into it, so I have no clue. But I think there is a case to be made that it's most likely the debt you're buying, not the property. But we'll see what Vonhelton has to say, because that's... Folks, let's go.
With an estate. That's why I left it as an estate. I'm not stupid. I might be a little dense sometimes, but I'm not stupid. The reason I left it as an estate was so that them fuckwads couldn't take it away from me. Duh.
It was left as an estate because you're the executor of the estate and you squandered all the money, and it's supposed to go to your kids.
That's
I don't think that changed.
The point of it. Now, if they want to pay the taxes for me this year, great. They still can't get the land because it's part of an estate. And when I go and sign that will, willing the estate to my children, then they definitely can't touch it then. But anybody that pays the taxes right now, you're not getting the property. All you're doing is paying the taxes for me. I'm smart, motherfuckers. I'm not stupid. What do you think had happened to me if they took this land away from me? I wouldn't have no income and I wouldn't have no place to live. Fuck you all.
So the trolls are bugging me saying that your property's up for auction.
My property is not up for auction. I have a waiver that is good until the end of September. My property is not up for auction. It is not for sale. Whoever did that is a piece of shit. And when I find out who they are, and when I find out who it is that did that, they're going to prison. I don't give a fuck who they are. You're going to go to prison because my land is not necessarily, shall we say, free land. It's part of an estate. All right. And that estate is a legal entity. And anybody attempting to try and use subterfuge on a legal entity like an estate, that is a big fat no-no, and you go to prison for that shit. So when I find out who this dumb motherfucker was that put that shit in the paper, they're going to prison. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's the goddamn president of the United States. You're going to prison. The estate is a legal entity. You cannot do shit to it. That's why.
Plus, I don't think they can liquidate a property that has income coming in.
Well, yeah, that's probably true as well. And I've got dead bodies buried on this property. And according to what I'm hearing through the grapevine, I don't know how true it is, but I've heard through the grapevine that if you got dead bodies on your property, you don't pay no property fucking tax anyway. You don't pay property tax if you got dead people buried on your property.
There you go, trolls. You've been pwned again.
So you've been owned again, trolls. Sorry, but whoever did this, whoever put my shit in the paper, your ass is grass, and I'm the motherfucking lawnmower. Because
you still got to call the newspaper company and get that removed.
Because that was highly illegal. Highly illegal. An estate is a legal entity, folks. Look it up. You can't fuck with an estate. That's why I left it as an estate. I'm not stupid. I might be a little dense sometimes, but I'm not stupid. The reason I left it as an estate was so that them fuckwads couldn't take it away from me. Duh. That's the whole damn point of it. Now, if they want to pay the taxes for me this year, great. They still can't get the land because it's part of an estate. And when I go and sign that will, willing the estate to my children, then they definitely can't touch it then. And they will be told in the will that they must maintain the estate for at least 1 year. And then that'll get all these fuckers dead and gone. Hopefully, by the time the kids do that.
What you should do is call the newspaper company live just so you can pwn the trolls on air. Get it removed.
Well, I don't have to lie about anything. It's illegal. It's my property is not up for sale. I got an extension till the end of September. My property is not up for sale. Never was up for sale. Hell, it wasn't even really, okay, what it was, I was supposed to have paid the taxes in January. And I didn't have the money at the time. So I went and got an extension, which is 100% legal to do. Sucks to be you, trolls. Okay. And that's all there is to it. But my property is not for sale. It is not delinquent. It is not in arrears or any other fucking term you wish to use. I took real estate law, folks. Remember, my property is not delinquent. Okay. And I will have the money by the end of September. And so that ends that. Because I'll have the tax.
Well, it absolutely is delinquent. That's the whole point. That's whether you have an extension. Extinction is close. That's not germane. Anyways,
money by the end of September. But anybody that pays the taxes right now, you're not getting the property. All you're doing is paying the taxes for me.
Yeah, you don't own the property. You have to sign over the ownership in order to.
I would have to sign over the ownership, correct? And I'm not signing jack fucking shit, bitch. This is my land, fuckers. You think I'm going to let them son of a bitches steal my land? Are you fucking high? Hell no, I ain't. That's why I left it as an estate. I'm not stupid. So no, they can't.
Well, I don't believe you left it as an estate, but the fact remains it's not your land. You're an executor. And again, you squandered the money, and you didn't pay, and you owe. You owe the money. And the longer you go without paying it, the more you'll just have to pay. They'll just keep steeping on the fees, and you'll still owe taxes. That doesn't stop, Vaughn. This motherfucker trying to talk about like how he got some kind of quote-unquote magical extension on this thing. I have no idea, but like I doubt it. It's probably just he has till September till they take the next step of action. I don't know. I'm not in Kentucky, right? I'm just trying to use common sense here, right? But this motherfucker was trying to argue he had 10 years. Okay, you got 10 years to pay. And then what, every year you just keep waiting? Until, like, eventually, dude, you gotta...
do fuck all, as the Brits would say, about it. Can't do a damn thing. I'm smart, motherfuckers. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna give these people any chance to steal my fucking land. What do you think would happen to me if they took this land away from me? I wouldn't have no income and I wouldn't have no place to live. Fuck you all. You guys think I'm stupid. I got a 190 IQ, dumbasses. What fucking IQ have you guys got? Oh, yeah, about a 60, if you're lucky. Kiss my ass. Kiss my fucking ass.
I'd still get that removed from the paper, though.
Well, I'm gonna get it took care of. I mean, obviously, with the weekend coming up, I can't do shit.
Yeah, no one's available on the weekends.
No, they're not.
No, you'll have to do it bright and early Monday.
Right and early Monday morning, I will call the paper, get it removed from any other website or whatever it might be.
And remind them the paper could also be liable if they don't remove it.
Right. Well,
it's false advertisement.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about false advertisement, but yeah, it's not. It's whoever did that though is in some deep shit. And what matters is that somebody broke the law. My shit is an estate. It is a legal entity. And whoever did it really stepped in the shit this time. Because this time they are going to go to jail, whoever it is. Because I'm going to insist on it. Because that's bullshit. Okay. And of course, I'm sure Stivers is behind the scenes stirring the pot, getting Clay County to send me all this fucking hate mail and shit. It's like, why? I got till the end of September. Why am I getting all this hate mail? Just any old thing to start a bunch of shit. But no, an estate is a legal entity. They can't do shit to my property. Even if they paid the taxes, it wouldn't help them. All I'd say is thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch for paying my taxes for me. That's it. That's all would happen. Because you can't break an estate. You can't break an estate.
Well, it might be good just to see what you owe.
Well, I think I've even stated what I owe. It's anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000, somewhere around there. It's not that much money. It's just the idea of not having the rent coming in to pay for it all at once. You know, what I should have done, probably, I should have just paid on one property at a time, but dummy me, I didn't think about it.
Well, what properties do you use? Just the main one you're on?
No, you have to pay taxes on all the properties. Even properties that don't have a building on it, you still got to pay tax on it. But it's not that much, thankfully.
Well, worst case, if it comes down to keeping your trailer, you should give one of the properties or trailers to the tax guy and just call it even.
Well, I've got
wipe your debt clean.
Well, I've got contingency plans to handle pretty much anything that comes my way.
That's good. I'm just talking worst case scenario.
I've been talking to some people. As soon as I seen that Stivers stirred up a hornet's nest, I started talking to some people. And if nothing else happens, I can always contact the Attorney General's office and the governor's office. So, I mean, you know, let them try some shit. I'll just call the governor's office and the Attorney General's office, get their fucking ass in jail. Okay? You don't, you know, like I said, an estate is a legal entity recognized by the courts. You can't sit there and fuck with it. Okay? If you start fucking with a legal entity behind the scenes, you're going to get in a lot of hot water, and it ain't going to matter who the fuck you are either. Because if Clay County says they ain't going to do nothing to Stivers, okay, fine, I'll call Frankfurt. See, now, if I own my property outright, instead of it being through the courts, through an estate, then yeah, they could do all kinds of hell to me. And in fact, they could probably pay the taxes and take the property away from me. But see, that's why I left it as an estate. Whoever did that, though, was being extremely stupid, because an estate is a legal entity. Mm-hmm. You know, and if Stivers did it, then he doesn't deserve to have a law license, because he, of all people, should know not to fuck with an estate.
You can file a complaint with whichever bar he's with.
Well, not only can I file a complaint with the bar, but I can also file a complaint with the governor's office and the Attorney General's office. The thing we have to do now is go forward, and you know, whoever put my shit in the paper, or, you know, tried to make it out like my shit's up for sale, or it's in default, or whatever, or has a lien against it, or whatever, you know, it's untelling what all kind of stupid shit they put out there. But whatever it is, whoever did it is going to go to prison, real prison. Okay. Not a joke, real prison, because my estate is a legal entity through a court of law. That's why I left it in estate, because I'm not stupid. Had I turned off that estate when the judge told me to, these motherfuckers would have been on my ass like white on rice to take his property away from me. That's why I left it as an estate. I'm not stupid. Might be a little dense sometimes, but I'm not stupid.
John, did you see that Paul Wayman flashed dozens of hundreds that he intended to use to buy Vaughn's tax lien just to fuck with him? Who's Paul Wayman? Who the fuck is Paul Wayman?
Paul Wayman is one of my haters. Here's the thing: if Paul Wayman tries to pay the taxes on my property, and then tries to buy the property or tries to claim the property as his own, he's going to be thrown in either state or federal prison, because my property is in an estate. It is not free and clear. It is in an estate run by district court. Okay, I have it that way intentionally, so that if any fuckwad tries to take my property, they go to jail. That's why I left it in the estate. So please, Paul Wayman, please try to fucking claim my property, so I can watch you get thrown in prison, you dumb fuck. That'll be funny as hell. So please try it, you dumb son of a bitch. I'd love for you to. I am not, my property is not delinquent. I do not have a lien. I'm not late per se, although granted, I should have paid him in January. That's true. But I mean, you know, it's not like I'm years and years and years late on paying my taxes, because my property is in an estate through district court. And I left it that way intentionally. Well, in order to take my property, first of all, I'd have to sign off of it, and I ain't about to do that. But second of all, you'd have to go through district court here in Manchester. Okay, just to even try to get it. Not only that, but you'd have to come here to Manchester to pay the fucking taxes. You're going to do that, Paul Wayman? You're going to leave Quincy, Illinois, and come all the way down here to fucking Manchester, Kentucky to pay the fucking taxes? I don't think so. I got a funny feeling you ain't that fucking crazy. At least I hope you aren't.
All right, so Von owes $2,250 in taxes. Is that how much you owe, Von?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's somewhere around $2,000, somewhere around there.
That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad.
No, it's not. No, it's not that. See, the only reason. See, if I'd had if the Frosts hadn't tried to bankrupt the goddamn estate, I would have had the money because the renters would have been bringing money in. See, and the estate bank account would have had all that rent money in there, and I could have used that to pay for the taxes. But see, the Frosts willfully and deliberately tried to bankrupt the estate so that they could then claim that it's in default, and then try to take it for real. Because if it goes into default, then they can try to take it for real. But my estate is not in default. It does not have a lien against it. The taxes are not woefully behind. In fact, I have an extension going until the end of September. When do you
need to pay the 2,000 taxes, Von? When do you need to pay the 2,000?
Really, I need to pay them I need to pay them right now if I can.
Oh, fuck me, man. You got to give me. I mean, fuck, I can't do that now.
Well, I mean, you know,
if you give me like 2 months, I can maybe get you to $2,000.
2 months? No,
you can't wait that long.
No, I got to have it by the end of September for sure.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
I can maybe. Oh man, I don't know. I mean,
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm gonna take.
I can maybe get you 500. Maybe I get you 700. But I don't know. Right now, fuck.
Well,
me, man.
well, actually, that would give me just enough to be able to cover everything because I'd put it with what I have. If I take what I have and then I take your 700, that'll give me just enough to be able to get everything paid off and caught up, and then I'll get you your 700 back, a little at a time until I pay you back. So that sounds like a winner to me. If you want to do that, that's up to you. But if you want to do that, we can do that, and then I'll just pay you back. No big deal.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'd be honest with you. If I was to give you the money, it can't be something like a donation. It would be something you have to get back.
Oh, dude, I'd pay you back.
Yeah,
okay?
Definitely. I mean, maybe I can get you to $2,000 by September, but by the end of September. But oh man, that's cutting it close even for me.
Yeah. Listen to these motherfuckers. One guy's living in a car, right? The other dude is infamous for complaining about being broke and having no money. He's in debt. He's a slumlord who's like collecting hundreds of dollars a month. Like, ay.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, fuck me.
Well, it was all right.
John, did you see that Paul Wayman?
Whoops.
The steak.
Sorry about that. Anyways, all I wanted to say was this is the type of shit that ends up on Judge Judy and stuff like that. That's all I wanted to say.
My family. They deserve to be killed, mercilessly killed.
Jeez.
For what they've done to my family. It's all depending upon what you think you can get away with these days. Obviously, if somebody's going to come along and blow your fucking brains out, then you probably wouldn't get on the internet and try to destroy someone's family, right? The government is not going to seize my property. No, they're not. The government doesn't seize your property until it's in default. My property is not in default. Fuck. I realize nobody took real estate law but me, but holy shit. When I tell you a thing, you should be able to listen and take it to heart. My property is not in default. Now, if the property was to go into default, then I'd be worried the government could take my property away from me. But my property is not in default. Okay? Are we clear on that? Holy fuck, man. This is not rocket science. I didn't send Brittany Ventney $3,000. I did not send Brittany Ventney $3,000. That was one of her groupies, I guess. That was one of her groupies that sent the money. They just put my name on it.
Oh, wow. Okay, what the... I completely missed that when I was talking about my hair. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to send this through so you guys see it. $3,000 from real Vonhelton with no comment. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic.
But one of her groupies sent the money to her. I didn't send her a dime. She's a multimillionaire. Why would I send her money?
Vaughn's the property's listed in your mother's name on the newspaper.
Well, they can't be in my mother's name because they're in my name. So if you try to buy property in my mother's name, you're going to get laughed at because it's all in my name. Well, Jason, here's the thing, Jason. Here's the problem. The problem is that you can't break an estate. No, you fucking cannot. You cannot break an estate. Why do you think I left it as an estate? Because I knew fuckwads like you and fuckwads like the
people
Frost
just run their mouth
like
and
the Troll.
These people talk shit. These people, all they do is talk shit.
Well, the thing of it is,
fucking clue of what's
they
going
think
on.
I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I took real estate law in school. You ain't busting up a fucking estate. No, you are not. That's why I left it as an estate. Now, granted, if I had busted up the estate and became the sole proprietor, then yeah, they could have come in and took my damn property away. That's why I left it as an estate, so that they couldn't do that shit, because I knew that's what they would try to do. I'm not stupid. I guarantee you, if I slap a $15 billion lawsuit on the state of Kentucky, the governor may actually come down here in person to find out what the fuck is going on in Clay County. Okay? So, I mean, if it gets to that place to where I have to do that, then that's what I'll have to do. I don't want to do that, obviously, but, this matter is going to get resolved. It's going to get handled. Okay, I can't live like this. It has to be dealt with. I want my 32 million back, and I want my kids back. And if the governor refuses to do it, or the attorney general refuses to do it, then I'll just sue the fuck out of the state of Kentucky. I'll remind everyone the Supreme Court is just right over there, a 9-hour drive. And people like John in the fucking outside chat who fucking basically threatened to take my property away, I'll just fucking sue your ass too, right along with them. I don't give a fuck. Stivers hoodwinked me into paying him $1,500 and him losing his damn court case. I ain't never heard of that before in my life, where you get paid for losing your court case. Not only that, but he should have paid me damages. I mean, they destroyed this property. His client did. Why didn't I get damages? That's what I don't understand. And that all needs to be fixed, man. That all needs to be made right.
The state government is the one who's selling the land. They're the ones who put the property in the paper, no one else. Well, can they just do that? Can the government come along and just take someone's land and sell it?
No, they can't. No, they can't.
So what's these losers talking about on the paper?
Well, it's just some troll put a fucking ad in the goddamn paper. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Damon talks. Listen to me again.
All right, hold on. Let me get rid of him. Should I get rid of Damon? Damon got to go?
Well, you can get rid of him, but I'm going to explain it. But you can get rid of him because I already know what he says. All right. The government cannot sell your property. Okay. They can't do it. The government cannot sell the property unless the property is in default. My property is not in default. So no, the state was not who put that ad in the damn paper. That was some fucking troll, or maybe the Frost did it, or maybe Stivers, their lawyer, did it. But the fucking state did not do it, because the only way they can sell the property is if it goes into default. My property is not fucking in default. For the last goddamn time, my property is not in default. All I did was get a fucking extension so that I could pay the damn taxes. But my property is not in default. It has never been in default. And you guys sitting there trying and hoping and praying that it is, well, I'm sorry, but it isn't. And it sure as fuck wasn't the state that did that. Because if the state did do that, then they've broken the fucking law. Are we all on the same page now? My property is not fucking in default. All I did was, instead of paying in January, I got an extension so that I could get all my rent money together and pay it this September. Oh my fucking God. My property is not in default. No, it is not. I got an extension. It's not in default. And whoever put them up for sale in the paper fucked up, because that's against the law. And besides that, I'm the only one that can sell the property. I'm the only one. You have to get my approval. You can't just willy-nilly sell my property. It doesn't work that way. Don't you know how to use fucking Google? Google that shit. They cannot sell my property without my approval. No, they fucking can't. You guys are idiots. Oh my fucking God. My property is not delinquent. Oh my God. You fucking dumbass. If my property was delinquent, I would have already lost it, you fucking morons. No, that's not why it's in the paper. The reason it's in the paper is because some fucking troll put it in there. Under my mother's name, no less. The property isn't in my mother's name, you goofball. It's in my name. So the ad in the paper is wrong. Well, if your property is not locked in an estate, they can take your real property. They can take it. But if you've got property locked in an estate, they can't take it. Yes, they can pay the taxes. That's true. And you have to pay it back. But they can't own your land. They can't literally own your land. Okay. Would you like me to Google it for you? I can Google it for you. Since you're obviously too fucking stupid to do it yourself, I'll Google it for you and show you. Nobody can take my land if it's in a fucking estate. They can't do it. Paying the property taxes. Are you listening, trolls? Are you fucking listening? Well, here, I'll do better than that. I'll fucking put it on the screen. You dumb motherfuckers. Non-Googling son of a bitches. We'll put it right on the fucking screen. All right. Paying property taxes on someone else's land does not automatically grant ownership of that
All right,
land.
hold on. You're yelling. What did I miss? I'm back. What happened?
Fuckers are in the goddamn outside chat saying they're going to take my property. No, they're not.
All right, hold on. Okay, Vaughn, fuck's sake. Just because they come in and troll doesn't mean you have to go fucking ballistic.
I know, but listen to
listen to me. Just don't fucking pay attention to them. Just block them, ban them. I banned them. They're gone.
I know, but but there's just going to be thousands more come right in behind them. So let me say this. All right, this is Bing's AI. All right, what does it say? Paying the property taxes on someone else's land does not automatically grant ownership of that land. However, there are legal doctrines and processes that might come into play, such as adverse possession and partition actions. But that shit is never going to happen because my property is locked in a fucking estate. You fucking morons. Second of all, it's not delinquent, you fucking morons. But there it is in black and white. Paying the taxes on someone else's land does not automatically grant ownership of that land. Period. End of story. And end of fucking discussion. Now, John, if anybody else brings it up, they're to be instantly banned. Okay? Because this solves the problem right here. This answers the question. All this talk about paying my taxes does not mean they're going to get my land. No, it fucking does not, because it's locked in a goddamn estate through a fucking court of law. You dumb fucks. And whoever put the ad in the paper put the damn land under my mother's name. It's not even under my mother's name. It's under my name. So whoever put the ad in the paper fucked up now, didn't they? So this ends it, okay? This is the end. And anybody else that brings up trying to take my land away for paying the damn taxes, sorry, that doesn't work that way. It does not work that way.
I just want to. I don't want this nonsense, man. I just want to have a good chat.
I know, but they're just coming in over and over.
Well, whatever. Who cares, Vaughn? Who gives a shit? Just ignore them. I block them and get rid of them. That's it. Who gives a shit? These people are scum. These people are losers. These people are scumbags. These people are fucking human garbage.
That's true. They are.
Nikki's in the WhatsApp telling me, oh, how dare I I don't. She goes, oh, if I'm not a mod, I don't want to talk to you. She doesn't even give a shit about me or you or anything. She's just there for the drama.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, enjoy the drama.
I'm not here. I'm not here for drama. I'm not here to. I'm not. No, you keep your own business to your own self.
No, Scene's a good guy. No, Scene's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I got rid of him.
No, he's a good guy.
We're getting rid of anyone and everyone. We're getting rid of you. Okay. Anyway, I got myself a McDouble.
Oh, you're going to lose your property. No, I'm not. I'll have to pay penalty, more than likely. But am I going to lose my property? No. Like the Bing AI said, there is a long drawn out process to losing someone's property. First, it has to go into delinquency, then it has to go into default. Well, my property isn't in delinquency, and it sure as fuck isn't in default. Okay, all that happened was I was supposed to pay my taxes in January. I got an extension, and
your taxes are literally delinquent. That's why you have till September, and then it goes to the next. Then they'll sell the lien. That's what's going to happen.
And now I'm going to pay them in September. John's going to help me. The renters will hopefully bring in enough money to be able to cover it. Hopefully Solar Marshall might even chip in. I don't know, but I'm not going to lose my property. It's just going to be a pain in the ass. That's all. But I'm not going to lose my property because it's tied up in an estate. Remember, boys and girls, I've said this ad nauseum from the beginning. I am a microcosm of what happens on a county level, a state level, and even a national level, and even a global level. I am a microcosm of that. And so the things that are happening to me are happening on a much larger scale in other venues. Okay? And I've shown numerous examples of that, so I'm not going to belabor the point. Even the trolls, they love to pick hay over the same damn topics over and over and over and over again. You tell them your property doesn't have a lien against it. You tell them that it's not in default. And the trolls totally ignore that fact and say, we're going to buy your property. No, you're not. It's in an estate, dumbass. It's locked into an estate through district court. So no, you're not going to do jack shit. And if you do pay the taxes, I thank you. But you're not getting my property. In order to get my property, I got to give you permission. I'm not giving permission for shit. You guys keep forgetting I took real estate law in school. You're not getting my property. Nobody's getting my fucking property. Why do you think I left it as an estate? So that you got to go through the courts in order to get my property. You can't just sit there and pay the taxes at the sheriff's office thinking you're getting my property. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. That's why I left it an estate. You got to get your happy ass down here to Clay County, Kentucky. And of course, once you get down here, I'm going to immediately have you arrested for what's happened to my family. And by getting these Frosts to come down here and steal everything I fucking own. So I have you immediately arrested. So please come down here, trolls. Come on. As soon as you get down here, I'll have your fucking ass arrested. Dumbass. I'm going to buy his property. No, you ain't buying shit. We're getting down to the wire. That is true. And it does look bad. It really does. I ain't gonna lie. It looks bad. I mean, if I did not know what the gods have said, I'd be sweating bullets. And part of me is, part of me is like, holy shit, man, I'm going to lose everything. The trolls are right. I'm going to lose everything. And the gods are like, we ain't played our chess piece yet. All right. What that is, don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the gods have in store, won't we? Yes, we will. Let's say the YouTube trolls are correct, and I can't pay my taxes, and the government puts a lien on it. and sells my property right out from underneath me. Ah, we won again. Not so fast. Not so fast. Because if that's the case, then all that's going to be done is they're going to sell those properties, and that'll just open the door for the gods to give me more property, bigger property, better property, you know. So, I mean, even if that happens, I still fucking win because I'm not going to lose.
This is complete delusion. He really does think he's like the Kentucky Job. He's just gonna, you know, it's all a test. It's all a test, Vonhelton.
The gods did not bring me through all of this bullshit just to let me lose. Okay? And you would think these trolls would get that shit after a while, especially after, you know, these recent victories that I've had. You would think it would kick in, but apparently not. Trolls tend to be focused like a laser beam, you know. They don't see the peripheral. They just focus like a laser beam. It's like, okay. But yeah, the message of the gods is we ain't played our piece on the chessboard yet. We ain't done our move on the chessboard yet. It's our turn coming up. It's our turn coming up. And when we make our move, it will be devastating. Their words, not mine. And some of you may remember, some of you may not, but Biden said he was going to give us one more stimulus check. What the fuck ever happened to that? Where'd it go? We never got it, did we? No, we never got that last one, did we? No. Think back.
I love it. Mr. Uber conservative, anti-socialist is actually crying because he didn't get his last Biden handout that pretty much saved his life.
Think back. We never got that last stimulus check. He's, I'm going to give you one more stimulus check. Well, you never did. Then he's like, I'm going to pay off the student loans. But then we found out the only student loans he was going to pay off his Ivy League student loans. So if you went to, like, you know, University of Kentucky or Southern Ohio College or, you know.
Or maybe you just burnt the money, flopped out. Like, the loans have got to be, like, the statute of limitation if this is back in, like, the early fucking 80s. I mean, this fucking $8,000 student loan that apparently has crippled him for life. I'm not... Folks, help me make sense of this.
Something like that. You don't get shit. Sucks to be you. But yeah, that was the message that I was abruptly woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning this morning about. As I get up, we have a message. And the message is that we ain't played our move on the chessboard yet. And to hang in there. Because when we do, it's going to be devastating. That's the message they have. They have it for the trolls here, you know, dealing with me. And they have it for, you know, Clay County. They have it for the state of Kentucky. They have it for the state of Ohio. They have it for the nation as a whole. And they have it for the global elites. You know, and like I said, even if the gods did allow Clay County to steal my property away from me, that would just open up the door for the gods to give me even better property somewhere else. So where do you get off that you're going to win, trolls? You're not winning anything. And when my kids turn 18, they're going to sue you fucks into oblivion, and that's going to be hilarious. But the message that they gave to me to give to you this morning is that we ain't made our move yet. We ain't made our move on the chessboard yet. You know, the elites are getting all their chess pieces in place, and they put one of their little pawns out there. And then it's going to be the gods' move. The gods of freedom religion. And it's going to be their move. And it's going to be devastating. So what they said. It's going to be devastating. Their move will be devastating. No matter what it may end up being. And if it means losing my property, or if it, you know, I mean, I didn't get the kids back, and you know, the trolls are like, aha, we got a victory. Well, yeah, but is your victory a solid one or is it short-lived? It's short-lived because as soon as the kids turn 18, they're going to turn on you. They're going to sue y'all in fucking court and win big. And then you're going to go to jail or you're going to be in the poorhouse. Either way, I win. And the kids win. Of course, we can't bring back Mom, Dad, or Andrea. They're gone forever. But, you know, and that is something that, you know, I think is just horrible. You trolls are sick, man. You're fucking evil. An evil that the gods of freedom religion say they're going to deal with, by the way. Better hope I get to you before the gods do. Because the gods have already shown us what they're doing. They're just wiping you all out. And like I said, that's the message that I'm getting this morning. When we make our move on the chessboard, it will be devastating. That's what the gods of freedom religion are asking me to impart to you this morning. So, for those of you of the light, those of you that stand for freedom and liberty and patriotism and everything that is just and honorable and noble, the gods of freedom religion say, be patient. It's our turn next. We got you. We got this. We're going to take care of things. But those of you that are in the darkness and you're not of the light and you eschew evil and debauchery and devious behavior, the gods have no quarter for you. They have no quarter for you. They have no remorse. You know, there's not going to be any remorse. There's not going to be, you chose, and see, that's the key word. You chose how you wish to be. They won't go against your free will. But by the same token, they're not going to help you. You got to pull yourself out of your morass. But we're going to see how things go. You know, the trolls are sitting there, oh, we're going to destroy it. We're going to finally destroy Vonhelton. No, you're not. No, you're not. Like I said, it's unfortunate my mother and father and Andrea will not be here to see the victory over the trolls and over the frosts, and, you know, it's a shame. But maybe they will. Maybe they will in their own way. We'll see. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go.
Oh. Let's get out of that.
We'll see how things go.
Oh. Alright, anyways, folks. Getting glitches of all sorts. So I thought, what the heck, since we're all here together, let's watch a little bit of tonight's. Get it up to the most current. We'll see if this Trudeau internet works. So we got Sad John in the car.
Comment and subscribe.
Now I do want, I just, you know, it's needless to say, but I'm still going to say a bit of a disclaimer. There's going to be, you know, things said that could be very offensive. There we go. And for just as an example, I know up here somewhere, when John is in the conversation about his new black girlfriend, which I don't believe exists at all, someone asked if her private parts stunk, to which Vonhelton replied, she's not African American. So, yeah.
All right.
This is his life, folks.
fuck on out of here. Here's one. Here's the man of the hour.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was doing laundry and I fell asleep in the car, so I fucked up. Sorry.
Well, I actually laid down and took a nap too, so I can't say anything because I laid down and took a nap too. You never responded. You never come back, and I said, well, maybe he fell asleep. So I thought, well, hell, I'll take a nap too. So I took a nap and then I got back up, and there you were again. So you're back. So everything worked out perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good. I'm glad your day went well.
My day went well. Yes.
Oh man, that's good to hear.
I went down and seen how the new renter was doing, and they're doing splendid.
Oh, you got a new renter.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! So you got three big boys filled.
Yeah. One more house to go, and I'll be good.
Oh fuck yeah, Vaughn! That's fucking great news, man.
And so I went down and seen how they were getting along, and they're doing splendid. They're doing great. Their house was actually cooler than mine,
nice.
Which is kind of embarrassing. But everybody's using the window air conditioners because apparently central air just jacks your electric bill up sky high. And
probably,
they're all using
probably because it's always on in the big machine and stuff.
Yeah, well, they're they use these little window air conditioners that apparently don't use hardly any electric at all. The newer ones, especially. And so I'm going to invest in. I'm thinking about just doing away with the central air. I think what it is, I think those corkscrews that they use for vents these days are junk. Varmints put holes in them. And the storm was floating some of them down the creek, and I saw mine go floating down the creek. I thought, and they don't put metal air ducts in trailers for some stupid reason, I guess to save money. And so I didn't, I'm thinking about just doing the window air conditioner thing too, man. I'll give me a couple window air conditioners. It'll probably be nice and cool in here too. But I went in, I went in his trailer, man, thinking it was going to be sweltering, and it was really comfy. I'm like, damn, I told him, I said, I'm going to stay. He laughed, Now,
was the AC running this whole time with nobody in there?
Huh?
Was the AC running with no one in there this whole time?
Whose? What?
The renter, the new renter. Don't tell me it was empty.
No,
his AC
is doing great. I mean, his house is nice and cool.
But why was it so cold? Was it running when it was empty? Was it just on this whole time?
Well, yeah, because the window air conditioner don't use no electric. So, I mean, he can leave it run all day. It won't use no electric.
No. You're saying it was empty, right? The trailer was empty this whole time.
No. I went down and talked with him today. I went down and seen him today.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, no wonder your electric bill is so high. You have an AC running.
My electric bill is high is because my stupid central air won't stop running because either the corkscrew that passes.
Well, you know what? The winter's almost here. You could shut down the AC for good and open the windows.
Yeah, well, that's true. It'll be, we're going to start cooling off. Hopefully in October, we should start cooling off. But what?
Oh man! Sound like they were going to kill somebody.
What? They did it to me every now and then. It's like, what the hell? What are you all on about? Let me go let them out.
Hey, Justin, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing all right. Life's good, brother. You know what? I'm having the time of my life, man. I'm having the time of my life. I'm living in a car. I'm homeless, living in a car. And I'm just, we got flashing lights coming up here. Oh, someone got pulled over. Let's see what happened over here. Someone's got their fucking high beams on like a fucking idiot. Oh, okay, there's no cops. Nothing. Okay, false alarm. I just, life is good. Living life. I can't complain. I'm waiting for a new yarmulke to come in the mail, new kippah. I bought are you Ubering? I'm trying to. I'm making a couple of dollars. I recording my trips, recording my mileage. It says, according to the app, I saved $1,000 in taxes so far doing the Ubering.
Alrighty. There we go. All right. We got him going on now. So you're doing some Ubering, are you? Are you froze? Yep, you're froze. Shit.
I stopped to talk to you. I stopped to do laundry and talk to you, so I stopped for the night.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to start up again maybe a little later once I'm done talking to you.
No, I thought, I saw you driving. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, I am hustling. Thank you, Nick. Oh, by the way, Nick, thank you for those lovely emails that you sent me. Nick is sending me some of the most hateful fucking garbage that I ever got.
I know.
Has he been sending you hate mail, Vaughn?
Oh yeah, he says he's going to take my property away from me. I said, good luck.
Nick Eke Out is 500 pounds sloppy Italian, right? He's this.
You know what's funny? What's funny is when I post it on the live and let people read it. I read it right out loud to them, where it clearly says that if you paid the taxes on my property, you still wouldn't get my property because it's through a goddamn estate, through a court of law. Dude,
no one's going to take your taxes. No one's taking your fucking property.
No one can take the property. It's in an estate.
If anything happens, Vaughn, I'm going to have to come through for you. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know where the money's going to come from, but I'll make sure to fucking pull money out of my ass to get you help, all right?
Yeah. Well, between you, the renters, and the gods above, we should be all right.
Yeah, the gods of creation the gods of creation got to come through for me too, man. I need them on my back.
Well, you said they've been giving you job after job after job after job. So
yeah, things. You know what? They've been giving me a little bit of relief. Yeah, I've been.
Well, there you go.
Hey, I don't know if it's the gods of creation or if it's Hashem, but things have been good.
Okay, stop. Just fucking stop. It ain't Hashem. Hashem ain't gonna do fuck all for you. Okay.
I know you
were
like
a Jew
Hashem,
for how many goddamn years, John? I mean, come on.
I know 7 years. I mean, I've been a good Jew for 7 years. It's just like
me being a Christian for 20 fucking years. What did it get me? Oh, it got all my shit stolen. It got me, almost killed on numerous occasions. It got, my kids are dead. It's like, yeah, fuck that. Fuck monotheism. Okay, just fuck it. Fuck monotheism. All of it. The whole goddamn fucking enchilada. Fuck it all. Okay, because it don't do shit.
It don't do shit.
My mom was a Christian for 91 fucking years. 91 years. She was a Christian, dedicated
That's
Christian.
Right, yeah.
Loved Jesus, loved God, the Christian God. And for her to get all of her shit stolen and for her to be doped up with drugs and then finally killed by the goddamn clutch. Well, we're on fucking.
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Anyway, whatever. The you know what that shall not be named, but she's fucking 91-year-old Christian, and absolutely treated like dog shit.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was the Christian God? Where was loving Jesus at? Where the fuck was he? Was he on goddamn holiday? Now the Christians are, oh, well, Vaughn, you don't understand. Satan's currently in control of the earth. Bullshit. Either the Christian God is a God or he is not a God. 91 fucking years dedicated Christian. And lost everything and would sit there and cry in that fucking chair in that family room in there, sitting there in that lazy boy and cry every night because she didn't have no fucking money and didn't have all of her shit got stolen by the fucking frost. Fuck Christianity, fuck Judaism, and fuck Islam. Fuck all three monotheistic religions.
There you
None
go.
of them don't do shit. Let's talk about the Muslims. What is fucking Hubal, who we now know his real name. His real name's Hubal. What the fuck has Hubal done for the Muslims other than have them go out and kill people? Has he really benefited them? Has he really improved their life? Fuck no. Fuck no. So fuck monotheism, all of it. Throw it all in the goddamn trash and follow fucking freedom religion, where at least the gods say, hey, we give a damn, we actually care about you, we're going to help you, we're going to try to fix everything, put everything back the way it needs to be. That's the good thing. And that also may explain why Trump is a Kabbalist Jew instead of a Bolshevik or some other Jew, because he's, he went back to the old ways, the old religions, where it's God's plural, not God's singular. But it was so funny though. The gods kept saying, Trump and you were similar. Trump and I said, there's no fucking way. How can he be similar to me? I'm a magic user, for fuck's sake. No, he was, because Kabbalah is magic, And but I mean, just fuck monotheism altogether. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck it all. That's crazy. That's just fucking insane. You got freedom religion out there that actually gives a fuck. Give it a chance, for God's sake. Let's give it a chance. That's my policy. I'm only let me let the dogs in. Shit.
No. It's like that song, Von. Peace sells, but who's buying? Oh, I got the hiccups. Oh, peace sells, but who's buying? Hey, Solar, why don't we get you the link? We'll have Von send you the link.
Fuck it all.
I can understand your frustration, especially your mom who got fucked over. By other Christians.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. The pat answer. Well, those weren't real Christians, and if they did that shit, I don't care. Where was the Christian God at? Where was Jesus at? Loving Jesus that's supposed to come to your rescue. That's supposed to be an advocate. Well, what the fuck's an advocate? It's a lawyer. It's a lawyer. But even so, where was he at? Was he on holiday? Did he take vacation? Where was the angels of God? Where the fuck were they? Ain't you supposed to have a guardian angel under Christianity? Where the fuck was it at? No, man. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit to hell. You want me to give the link out to anybody?
Yeah, Solar, if you can.
All right. We'll give it out. I'll send her at me. Sending you forget me nuts. Yeah. Okay. And okay.
Yeah, they saved Trump. He could have died.
Huh?
No, he said the gods of creation saved Trump from assassination.
Do what now?
The gods of creation saved Trump from assassination.
No, they did not. No, they did not. No, sir, they did not. It's nice to think that, but no, they did not. No, they did not. The Trump getting shot, in my humble opinion, was done. First of all, there's a video out there. I don't know if it's still out there, but there was a video out there with 6 sharpshooters, 6 experts in sharpshooting, and all 6 of them, to a man, says that bullshit was staged, and they went into minute detail as to why, how, the distances, the weapon, the scope, they broke it down in minute detail, and all 6 of them all agreed. No way in hell was that shit real. It was all staged. It was fake as hell. I think it was done so that if Trump does get into the White House, he will have a ready-made excuse to pass red flag gun laws. because he already tried in his first term. Remember, he tried to pass them in his first term.
That's
And then
true.
the
He did try to do
Republicans
that.
went
Yeah.
right behind him and tried to pass the damn things, and they, thank the gods that they didn't succeed. Now, some states did pass red flag laws, but I'm talking about national, on a national level. But red flag laws is insanity run amok. Because under red flag laws, these fucking trolls on YouTube, I don't like his hair. I don't like his attitude. I don't like his political position. And the government will come out and take your guns away. Literally. Red flag gun laws are that open-ended that they can literally just not like you. They can call the government, and just like Child Protective Services, CPS for short, Child Protective Services, they come out. There was one occasion where CPS didn't even have a reason. There was nothing wrong. They talked to my damn housekeeper on the phone. She says, "Yeah, the house is fine. I cleaned it just yesterday. There's nothing wrong with the house." So why did they take the kids? Because they fucking wanted to. That's why. And they said so. They said,
Flubus Cartel donated $5 through Super Chat. Nothing like conspirators eating their own.
Oh yes, yeah. They'll. There is no honor among them. That's for sure. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that.
that we're taking the kids anyway. I said, you can't do that. That's felony kidnapping. They said, we don't give a fuck. We're taking them anyway. And they did. Okay, red flag gun laws is going to be the same damn way. The government's going to come out. They're going to fucking take your guns, and there's not a damn thing you can do. And if you say, no, you're not taking my guns, they put a bullet right fucking here in between your, at the top of your forehead or in between your eyes, and take your guns anyway. Because that's what red flag gun laws do. They give some smarmy troll the ability to literally have the government come and take your guns away from you. And so anybody that's stupid enough to put Trump back in office, guess what? Your guns are going to get taken. But, now by the same token, Kamala Harris has already said publicly as well as privately that she's going to repeal the Second Amendment and take your guns anyway. So, I mean, fuck me, So no matter who you vote for this November, unless you vote...
Remember, folks, take this all with a grain of salt because,
third party, you're going to get your guns taken away. Now, if you vote for the Constitution Party, or if you vote Green Party, by the way, the presidential candidate of the Green Party is furious. The Democrats literally blocked her from being on the ballot in several states. Did you know that?
Oh, fuck. That's not good.
Now you say, well, Vaughn, why would the Democrats block a liberal from being on the ballot? Somebody that espouses their beliefs and ideology to an extent. Why would they block them? Because the Green Party, if I understand correctly, and I think I do, the Green Party is Democrats that still love America. It's not like the Democrat Party that's just, went commie on us. These people still love America to an extent. And so, well, they're persona non grata because they love America. So we're going to block them from being on the ballot in several states, which they did. And I said, oh my, well, that right there should be enough to tell you that the Democrat Party is corrupt. I posted a clip about Chris Christie. And ironically, part of the clip was the Young Turks, an episode of the Young Turks. And they had this congressman on. And the congressman is like, it's the two-party system. The two-party system is corrupt. The Republicans and Democrats are corrupt. They're blocking people from being on the ballot. They're blocking people from hearing all the issues. They're blocking meaningful debate. And he's absolutely right. And unfortunately, he's the only congressman out of 535 congressmen. He's the only one that's willing to stand up. His name was Dean, if I remember correctly. He was the only one. And he was on the Young Turks of all TV shows. I don't know why he was there, but I guess maybe he leans left. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But he was right. The two-party system is fucked. It's absolutely fucked. Anybody voting for a Republican or Democrat in 2024 is going to get exactly what they deserve. Nothing. Except getting your guns taken away, of course. You get your guns taken away. But I mean, yeah, it's a fucking joke, man. We need to get, get back to, doing what's right for America and not worrying about, being a Republican or a Democrat. That's where we need to be. Because the Democrats and Republicans don't give a fuck about America. They don't care about America. They hate America. They hate America.
I'm here, Vaughn. I'm just eating and listening to you. I just don't want you to hear me chewing.
All right, whatever. It's all good.
I'll be back. I'll be back on camera in a second when I'm in the car again.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine. You're right. I agree with the Democrat. I agree with that. I mean, they're blocking it because these people are hateful and they don't want real Democrats that love America.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I mean, that has to be it. That's the only thing I can come up with. It's the only thing I can think of. It's the only thing I can think of, man.
John, have you found a new wife yet?
If somebody has a better answer, I'd love to hear it, because that's the only answer I can come up with. Election day is approaching. Voter verification. That's interesting. I got an email about voter verification. Okay. All righty.
Yeah, Nick, the truth is going to come out, baby. Right about that. I heard that this Slayer Chow guy is unhinged, who harasses their innocent free thinkers. Yeah, he's a sick fuck, that guy. That Slayer Chow guy. Yeah, he's one of our haters. He's a sick fuck.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. I don't know. I don't know the dude.
He has like the icon of like a an anime figure, like a ghost looking thing.
You did what now?
He has like an icon on YouTube, like he looks like a ghost, like an anime character. Like
yeah.
That's you don't know who that is? You don't know?
Yeah. Well, I don't know who he is in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Newt Gingrich. Damn, he's still alive? Apparently he is. Nationwide census. I'm not sure I wanted nationwide census.
Nationwide is on your side?
Yeah, nationwide is on your side. Yeah, exactly. Nationwide is on your side. But yeah, man. Yeah, this whole thing is just corrupt as fuck. And give the gods of freedom religion a try. You got nothing to lose. That don't cost you anything. Give them a try. See what happens. Nothing happens, then you ain't out shit. You ain't out no money. Don't cost you no money. So give it a try. See what happens. You might be pleasantly surprised. You never know.
Well, if you're wondering, you can hear plates clinking and clacking. J-Dubs is the reason he's using plates in the car is because, folks, he's I believe he's eating some eggs and steak that he may have cooked on the radiator earlier. He let the car run. He's like, what the hell? Wrapped it up in some foil. He's living his best life.
I'm getting the place September 1st, man. I'm moving.
Yeah, that's what you said, man. That's going to be great, dude. That's going to be awesome.
I found a nice place to live, man. $600.
$600, huh? Well,
you can't beat that, man.
No, that's not bad for New York. New York's higher than a cat's back, so it's $600.
Yeah, higher than a cat's back. Yeah, you're higher than a fucking camel hump. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, that's $600. That's affordable. So yeah, that's pretty good, man. It's better than $2,000 any day. Better than $2,000 any day, man. So that's good, man. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Maynard.
I'm glad that the gods of creation are coming through for me,
Yeah. I told you, man, you give them a try, they'll come through for you. They'll help you. They love fixing broken shit. That was one of the big things that they kept saying. We love fixing broken
No
shit.
one's more fucking broken and brutal than me, you know?
There you go. I mean, you do need a place to live, don't you? So, but yeah, man, that's going to be great, man. I'm glad to hear it, man. Roof over your head matters, you know.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Having a physical location.
Did you send it to Solar, the link?
I sent everybody the link. I sent it to everyone. I said, John's live, and sent them all the link. So if they don't come in, they don't come in. Nobody answers my emails, man. Nobody.
Yeah, no one fucking answers my emails either, Vaughn. So don't feel bad.
Email.
Don't feel bad, Vaughn. No one answers mine either.
Okay.
No one gives a shit about me either, man. No one fucking cares.
It's all good, man. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere.
Thank you for being a friend, Vaughn.
And the gods of creation, they care. So
thank you.
They care. The gods of freedom religion. We got a name now. I keep forgetting we have an official name now. I keep
the gods of creation. No, I like the name Gods of Creation. That's a nice little jingle.
Yeah, but I mean, we do have an official name now, Gods of Freedom Religion. But
the Gods of Freedom Religion, baby.
Yep, they're the real deal, and they really care, and they really help, and so it's all good, man. It's all good.
It's all good in the hood, brother.
Yeah, man. All good in the hood. And but yeah, I went to see how the new renter was doing. He's doing great. It's actually a lot cooler in his house than it was in mine. I was a little embarrassed, actually. But yeah, man, I mean, his place was nice and cool, man. I mean, it was great. I'm like, well, shoot,
I'm glad
man,
to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. I told him, I said, dude, you're doing better than I was doing when I was, first getting started. And he is. He's doing a lot better. And so they got we got to see how we do this winter, because sometimes it gets really, really cold, and we'll figure out how to get the winter situation in. I don't know if we can get wall huggers installed, or they'll just use electric heaters, or maybe a kerosene heater. Put one of them big kerosene heaters in the middle of the house. The whole house will stay warm, guaranteed. But you got to crack.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But you got to crack a window because of the fumes, so that the fumes have a way to escape. But other than that, yeah, that kerosene heater would keep that whole trailer nice and toasty.
All right, I'm going to I'm heading out to McDonald's, so I'll be back on camera in a few minutes here.
Okay, cool.
What should I get at McDonald's? What do you think? A fish?
Yeah, get you a fish. Yeah,
Why
get
not?
you a double fish. Get you a double fish.
I don't know if I can afford a double fish, but I could see the price. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, do away
I think
with
a double fish might be double the price. So
yeah, it might be. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't remember how much I paid for a double fish. Of course, that was over a year ago now. So.
Well, Nick Dika actually said something that was right. He says you have more square feet to cool. Absolutely right. Yes, that is absolutely true. So, I don't know. You still there, Vaughn?
Yep, still here.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Life is pretty good. I can't complain. Everything is going to be all right. Life's good. You know what? For being a homeless guy and living in my car, life ain't that bad, man.
No.
You know what? Life ain't that bad. I can't complain. I see blue flashing lights ahead. Some piggy pulled over someone for speeding, I'm guessing.
Uh-oh. But
yeah.
Go low and slow, man. Don't
I'm doing 35 and 35, so they can't say nothing to me, man.
Right.
35.
Speaking of which,
35.
speaking of 35 and still alive, what's the deal on your girlfriend, man? And working out?
Yeah. She says she's gonna come visit me at the new place and fuck my brains out when I move in. So.
Well, good. That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Candace is gonna be so jealous. Oh well.
I mean, you know what? If Kansas didn't go fucking crazy and move to a fucking Arab country, I would have fucking been more receptacle about, moving out there.
Candace needs to
Justin
understand.
Howland Wolf says, what did he say down there? Justin's out there. What did he say, Vaughn?
I said that going to, her going to a Muslim country and me being vehemently anti-Islam. I mean,
I know, and I fucked you over with becoming a Muslim too, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Remember when you guys were so mad at me, you fucking blocked me for like 2 months and you didn't talk to me for a little.
Yeah, I did.
I apologize for that, Vaughn. I went out of my mind.
Yes, you did.
I just thought that, here's this woman. She seemed reasonable. She seemed like a nice girl. And then all of a sudden, 3 months in the marriage, she goes fucking jihad on my ass. I'm like, fuck me, man. What? I mean, come on. Give a brother a break, Fuck.
Yeah, well, that was extremely dangerous of you. I'm surprised I'm actually surprised you're alive.
I survived, right?
Yeah, because I mean, they
I have God on my. I have the God. I mean, at the time, I guess I thought I had the God of creation, but maybe the gods of now maybe the gods of creation was really on my side this whole time.
Very well could be. I mean, like I said, when they recruited me, I was drafted. when they recruited me, they took me and sat me down and showed me all the times throughout, even when I was a Christian, where they were sitting there monitoring everything that was going on. And, where they could intervene, they did. Most of the time they couldn't, because they couldn't go against my free will. But when, certain instances where they could intervene, they did. And they showed me every one, and showed me all, the good and the bad, and all warts and all. And I'm like, wow, you guys were monitoring the whole time. I said, yeah. And I said, would you really let me go over the cliff? They said, yes. We won't go against your free will. If you would have kept pursuing Christianity would have killed you ultimately, and that would have been the end. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I guess ultimately speaking, Islam would have got me in the end.
No, Islam would have killed
you. Can you read the Justin Emu? Can you read Justin Emu Howland Wolf's comments in the comment section?
Let me see.
So a requested update on the poll. I can read the poll. We got a poll. Will J-Dubs pay the taxes so far, folks? The yeses have 21%. The noes have 79%. We'll round out the poll at the end of this whole crazy thing. But that's where we stand right now on the poll, folks. If you wouldn't mind thumbsing it up, I sure would appreciate it. All that good stuff. Yeah, let's keep skimming through this shit.
Justin Emo Hollywolf says it's a really hot and spicy Whopper. Okay. Oh, he says, John, he says, John, have you tried the fiery Whopper at BK?
I have not yet. We're going to do a mukbang. You know what? Let's do a mukbang of that maybe tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, okay. He says it's a really hot and spicy Whopper.
Ooh, I like hot and spicy. I like that. Yeah. What else we got here? Someone else says, looking forward to seeing John's girlfriend on stream. Yeah, she'll come on stream. I'm not gonna hide her like the Muslim wife. She'll be on camera and everything.
Yeah, because a black chick don't give a fuck about you trolls. She'll tell you.
This girl, dude, she'll fucking
home the trolls.
She'll Hulk Hogan leg drop your ass, man.
Yeah.
She'll give you the fucking Hulk Hogan boot and then leg drop, and you'll be dead, man. You'll be over.
Black chicks
don't
put up with her shit.
Yeah,
don't put up with her shit, man.
She is the most beautiful girl. You know what? I thought my first wife, Diana, was beautiful, the Brazilian. And I'll be honest with you, my Muslim wife, she was very beautiful. I will say that my current wife, my ex-current wife, she was a very beautiful, attractive woman.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's I would have to say she's a fucking 12 out of 10. Like she's a knocker.
Really?
She knocked your ass out, man.
No, very good.
Yeah, like they say when they say, Vaughn, black don't crack. Black don't crack.
Yeah,
what they say.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this! I'm at the McDonald's and I'm looking inside and got like 4 old people in their 90s eating McDonald's. Hey, even the 90-year-old people are going up to get a burger. That's good. Oh, my fucking parking spot is taken. I don't know how many.
My thoughts on Islam. Nick Geek Out wants my thoughts on Islam, like he hasn't ever heard me say it. Well, Nick Geek Out, you've been following me for years, and you don't remember what I've said about Islam over the years, really? My position on Islam is unchanged. Okay, Islam is an ideology of world conquest that poses as a religion. It is not a religion, because a real religion would make you look inward on yourself, not go out here slaughtering millions of innocent lives. That's not a religion. That's an ideology of world conquest, which is what Islam is. The Ottoman Empire is a classic example. They went across North Africa, slaughtering every man, woman, and child they could find, and replacing them with their own Muslim people. And, and I got into an argument with people all the time. Well, the Egyptian people, and I said, there is no Egyptian people. And they're like, yeah, they are. I said, no, they aren't. The real Egyptians had milky white skin. They were white. And the Muslims came along and slaughtered every man, woman, and child, burned all their buildings, destroyed everything they could destroy. Now, luckily for the Egyptians, most of their shit was made out of stone, so they couldn't burn it down. But what parts they could burn, they did. And, that's just reality. That's the harsh reality. There is no such thing as a Libyan people. Those are gone. The Egyptians are gone. Moroccans are gone. There is nobody left in North Africa that is a literal indigenous person of that area, because most of them were white. And you notice most of them are not white anymore. And what few whites there were fled to South Africa to get away from the Muslims. And that's why you have white folk in South Africa to this day, is because of that very reason. Of course, now the blacks in South Africa are killing the white folk down in South Africa.
They're doing, they're doing.
So, they're getting wiped out either way. So, but yeah, Islam is an ideology of world conquest that poses as a religion. It's not a religion, because a real religion will make you look at yourself and judge yourself.
People are saying that I'm going to give Vaughn money for the taxes, and I'm not going to get paid back. Well, Vaughn has promised me that he will pay me back with the taxes.
I'm going to pay him back. Whatever he gives me, he gets paid back. I may have to give him $20 a month or something, but I will pay him back.
$20 a month.
Yeah.
Folks, $20 a month. Okay. All right.
What matters is that Vaughn's not going to lose his property. No, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let the trolls win.
Right. Well, we can't let the trolls win. We can't let the trolls win. That's the thing. We can't let them win. Justin Emo Hollywood, how come you have the flag of North Vietnam on your, or North Korea on your thing, man? What the fuck? That's a fake emo. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because I don't think emo would be promoting North Korea. I don't think he would be promoting North Korea. Joe Blow says, John, are you gonna support me in next January as well? Well, hopefully by next January I'll have enough money saved back to where I'll be able to just pay it outright. But we'll see.
It's kind of loud in here. I apologize.
I'd love to talk to you too sometime. We'll just come on in the room. John posts the link almost all the time. Just come on in the room. The woman DeLorean, or whatever, however you say that, I guess that's how. I'm not sure how to properly say that. But yeah, just come in the room. John's posted the link. Come on in the room, and then you can talk to me all you want.
Yeah, I scanned it already. Large diet soda. McDouble.
A diet soda and a McDouble.
Usually,
okay.
Off the cuff is the best way. Prepared statements usually don't go over well live because people see right through it. They say, "Oh, well, that's prepared. It's scripted," and it comes off looking fake. and just come in the room and just let fly whatever, and that's always better thing because it comes across as more genuine. You don't need a script. You don't need a prepared statement. Just come in and ask your question.
Oh man, Vaughn, I got the number 300 for my order number.
Number
I got 300, like 300,
Wow.
man.
Wow, that's
Lucky
very
number
unusual to get
300.
an even number like that.
And I ordered I ordered the fish.
How much was it, by the way?
I had a coupon for the fish. It was only $3.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
That's not too bad, right?
No, that's not too bad.
Got
Not
myself
at
a Diet Coke. Got myself a McDouble. The McDouble was $3 too.
Oh, very good.
So not too bad.
No, not bad at all.
That's not too bad at all.
Well, exactly.
The gods haven't made their move yet. I think the gods are always moving. Why are
Yeah, well, the gods
not
are moving behind the scene, but they a lot of times they don't reveal what's really going on. But they like I said in my morning coffee, they ain't played their hand on the chessboard yet. They're getting ready to. And like I said in my morning coffee, they said it's going to be devastating. They said that when they make their move on the chessboard, it's going to be devastating. Now, I don't know. I don't believe. I don't. I don't. Oh, you're still in line waiting for your fish?
I ordered. I'm just waiting for the bag.
Okay. But now I don't know what that means. I have no idea what they have in store. But they said that when they make their move on the chessboard, that it will be devastating. Be it me personally, county level, state level, or federal level, or even global level. We'll see. But they ain't made their move yet.
Yep. Thank you. All right.
Oh, you made a video about the vaccine got 2 strikes. Damn.
Don't even. Yeah, they don't even.
Yeah, I know.
The Fauci ouchies, man. The Fauci ouchies.
Ouchie, yeah.
I hope Anthony Fauci gets what's coming to him.
Down. Then he's got to figure out how he's going to get my permission to buy the land, which he's not going to. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot more complicated. Like I said, I showed this shit live on the damn screen, and they're too stupid to figure it out.
Yeah, so that's not a filet-o-fish, unless he got a filet-o-fish, because that's a McDouble that he ordered. What the hell is he talking about? He got a fish. Did he get a filet-o-fish too? On top of that? What the fuck?
It's not going to be a public auction. Whoever posted that shit in the paper lied. And you know how I know they lied? Because the property isn't in my mother's name. It's in my name, dumbasses. So whoever posted that in the paper lied. The property is not in my mother's name. It's in my name. I paid, I think it was like $100 and some to put everything in my name. There's nothing in my mother's name. It's all in my name. So if that ad in the paper says it's under my mother's name, it's a lie. Okay? There's nothing under my mother's name.
You said, what should I do?
Roland Discane has just donated $2 through Super Chat. Just take my money.
Hey, no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting the channel, folks. If you don't mind hitting it with a thumbs up if you haven't got around to it, I would appreciate it. And speaking of burgers, we did confirm that he has been prostituting himself at the end of certain drive-thrus. Folks, we were able to ascertain this picture from earlier. This is J-Dubs on duty, if we could say that, I guess. But, yeah.
You'll fucking do that, man. Just the fact that you say you might do it, even though you might not do it, you're one fucking slimy piece of trash, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a fucking typical Goomba. You know what I mean? You're a typical fucking slimy, disgusting, greasy fucking Goomba. The most disgusting people on the planet, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
No wonder
Nick
you
is
don't.
one
No,
of my
no wonder
trolls.
no one likes Italians, man.
Yeah, Nick is one of my trolls. Yeah, he is. But it's okay. Because he can't, like I said,
And
I
no one's
showed it.
even doing anything to you, Nick. We're leaving you alone. We're not even bothering you, man, and you're fucking harassing us.
Yes,
We
I
don't-
know he's a huge fan of the Geek Room. Yes, I know this. He's probably been on the Geek
Okay,
Room.
here's the fillet of fish. Man, I could swear, man. I swear to God, man. They get these fucking sandwiches get smaller and
I
smaller.
thought you got
every
a
day.
double.
No, I couldn't afford a double. I can't afford a double. I told you.
Oh my god! So he's eating a McDouble cheeseburger or whatever the fuck it was, and then now he's on to the filet o fish, folks. Well, I guess if you're living out of a car, did he get fries? No fries. It's a good thing he got the diet soda. You know, you got to every calorie, right? It's got to be counted.
Oh, I thought you said you had a coupon that allowed you to buy the double.
I had a coupon that gave me the one.
Oh.
It's a good fish, though. It's really good. I think I like the McDonald's fish better than the Burger King fish.
Lowrider, no one is throwing me off my property. What part of it's in an estate are you unsure about? What do you don't under why the fuck? Listen, let me tell you something. If you guys are calling the sheriff's department down here and meddling in government affairs, you can go to prison for that. You do know that, right, trolls?
Listen to these people. They're gonna throw a red man off his land, man. Typical white trash, man.
Yeah, typical white trash. So the red man
They're
off
gonna
his
throw
land.
a fucking red man off the fucking his own fucking land, man.
No, I haven't looked at the paper. I don't give a fuck about the paper. Once again, let me say this again. The land is not in my mother's name. It's in my name. You have to get my permission to purchase the property. It's in an estate. And I ain't about to get my permission for jack shit.
Vaughn doesn't have fucking tax delinquencies, man.
My property is not delinquent, fuckwad. It's not in I don't have a lien on my property. No, I do not. Where do you keep getting that stupid shit? There is no lien on my property. No, there is not.
These people listen to people like SecularOpinion, who's a fucking known liar.
I mean, I showed
Todd Malakote and SecularOpinion are known liars. Known evil people. Todd Malakote's a known pedophile, first of all. No one should be listening to what he's saying.
Right.
These people are making up fucking cockamamie stories, man. That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
They're making up some
folks,
fucking cockamamie story about how Vaughn's doing this and Vaughn's doing that, when they've been proven wrong for the past fucking, since me and Vaughn been doing the Vaughn and John live show. How many times are they going to be proven wrong? Well, Hambony says, well, I hate to tell you this, buddy, but what I've seen, ooh, I have a lot of intel on Slayer Chow. He was caught having a conversation with the trolls on THN, planning to form a group and march down onto Kentucky and throw Vaughn off his property. If that happens, I'm driving my white fucking Irish ass down to Kentucky, and you're gonna have a problem. If I have to get my ass down to fucking Kentucky to put a fucking barbed wire and some cannons on fucking Vaughn's property, I'm gonna fucking do it, man. Trolls ain't gonna come. The trolls ain't gonna step up on it. They're too much of a pussy. These people are pussies. These people are straight up pussies. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. From Bing AI. When a property is part of an estate, its sale is typically managed by the estate's executor or administrator. Guess
And
who
that's you.
that
That's
is,
both.
trolls?
You're the executor and the administrator. You're both.
I'm the executor and the administrator and the owner. You are not getting my property. I mean, there it is, being AI. When a property is part of an estate, its sale is managed by the estate's executor or administrator. The executor's role of the estate, he has the authority to manage and sell the property, often to pay off debts or distribute assets according to the will or state law if there's no will. Probate process. Well, there is a will, and the will says the property belongs to me, 100%.
Absolutely.
Probate process. If the property is going through probate, the court oversees the process to ensure property is sold fairly. Well, my property isn't in probate. Sucks to be you. Heirs interest. Heirs can sell their interest in the estate. Well, there is no heirs. I'm the sole proprietor and owner. Public sale. In some cases, property might be sold for public sale or auction where anyone, including strangers, can bid on it. Well, it's not up for public sale. It's not up for public sale. That ad in the paper is false. It's not real.
It's
not real. It's not fucking real, trolls. The ad in the fucking paper is not real. I paid almost $100.
These are the same cocksuckers that were saying that you were going to lose the court case and you came out on top. These are these cocksuckers that you're going to lose everything. You got it. You won. You got the estate. Now they're saying you're going to lose the estate again. They're liars. They're liars.
But like I said, I paid almost $100 to put everything in my name. So the ad in the paper is wrong. It's a lie. There's nothing in my mother's name. Nothing is in my mother's name. It's all in my name. I paid money at the Hall of Records to put everything in my name. Clay County did not put that in the paper. They couldn't have. Clay County did not put that in the paper. Some fucking troll put it in the paper. He paid money to the fucking newspaper to put an ad in the fucking paper. That's all it was. It has to be. Because my property is not probate. I do not have a lien against my property. My property is not in default. Technically, I'm not even late because I got a deferment. So where are you getting this shit? You're pulling it out of your fucking ass. When I tell you that the property is not in my mother's name and that whoever put that ad in the paper is a liar, that's the end of the debate. Everything is in my name, dumb fucks. Everything is in my name. So if the ad in the paper says it's in my mother's name, that's a lie, because it's not. Everything's in my name. I paid the money to the clerk's office to put everything in my name. Estates get seized by counties all the time for non-payment of taxes. You know how many times you got to not pay your taxes before they do something like that, though? According to what I understand, you got to be delinquent like 2 or 3 times before they actually do something like that. Okay? They bend over backwards to give you plenty of time to pay your taxes. Okay? This whole bullshit was started by the fucking trolls on YouTube. That's all. That's all it is. Either that or was started by the fucking Frosts and their bumfuck lawyer, Robert Stivers. Either way, it's not real. I'm not in default. I don't have a lien on my property. My property is not in probate. None of this shit is true. None of it is true. So end it already. Or I'm going to have John start kicking y'all out. I don't like a liar, especially when you're lying about my shit. You want to lie about something? Lie about your own goddamn life. Don't lie about mine. You're not here. You don't live here. Because it wasn't the county that put the ad in the paper, dumbass. Because if the county had put the ad in the paper, it would have my name as the owner and proprietor. Well, tomorrow morning I'm calling the Manchester Enterprise and I'll get it removed because it's obviously fake. The property is in my name, not my mother's name. And whoever put the fucking ad, paid the money to put the ad in the paper, I'll get it removed. Because that's slander, libel, and defamation. And the paper will remove it. Unlike YouTube, the paper will actually remove shit that ain't real. Actually, the paper will remove it and they'll even write a retraction. So apparently you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yes, I'm getting it removed from the Clay County website too. It's slander, libel, and defamation. The property is not in my mother's name. It's in my name. The property is in my name, dumb fucks. What part of that are you not figuring out? John, are you there? I don't know if he's there. Go ahead and kick these people out. They're doing nothing but lying. I'm sick of this shit. Well, no, the trolls ain't going to talk about the retraction. Of course not. You're right on that. They ain't going to talk about the retraction. But I'm going to get it taken out of the fucking paper because it's not true. My mother is not on, her name is not on this property. It's my property. The will gave it all to me, and I went to the clerk's office and put everything in my name. Like I said, I paid almost $100 to get that shit done. I think it was like $65 or some shit. I don't know where John is. I guess he went to sleep or he went to go take a shit or something. I don't know. I don't know where John's at. No, he's still there. If his internet cut out, he wouldn't be there. I don't know why he doesn't give me mod power in his fucking StreamYards. You'd think he would. Well, there's no pressure because, I'm going to get it paid. It's just the idea that, I had to wait a while because the Brenners had to get their money together before I could get it paid. But as soon as I get my inheritance back, I won't have any problems. And if Clay County paid me the fucking money they owed me, I wouldn't have any problems. But yeah, if John's internet cut out, he wouldn't even be there. His box would be gone. So he's still there. He just, I guess, went to use the bathroom or he fell asleep or something. Of course I got it. The gods will come through.
So, just so we're keeping track of everything here, best case scenario in Von's mind is that he gets his millions of dollars and 50 grand or whatever it is that the state owes him, and all the wrongs are corrected, and the gods of freedom religion come through for him, and he can pay the taxes, and it's not a big deal. All within the next month, right? Or the more likely scenario, He's going to borrow the money off J-Dubs, or some of it. J-Dubs going to try to wince out of it. He knew it was like less than 2 months. Do I got 2 months? Geez, if it was 2 months fun, I would have done the whole thing. Geez. He might get guilted in putting up something. So, but here we have Vaughn, who literally makes hundreds of dollars a month, right? Trying to pay back J-Dubs for last year's taxes that he couldn't afford to pay off. So now he's paying off J-Dubs $20 a month on $2,000. And guess what happens in January, folks? That's right, the new taxes come due. So now he's paying off J-Dubs for 2023's taxes, and now he's going to owe another bunch of taxes, $2,000, and it's going to be delinquent, and there's going to be late fees that he's going to incur, and he'll probably have till September before it gets fucking sold. He'll still be owing J-Dubs. A man who makes hundreds of dollars a month will owe J-Dubs thousands, or at least over 1,000 at that point. Yeah. And it's going to be higher than he thinks. He keeps thinking it's like, $1,500, $2,000. He doesn't understand. You look it up, it's going to be like $2,700 around probably. But when he just lets it go. And then like he's going to get another $2,000 or whatever in January. But he's smart, folks. 190 IQ here we're working with. Folks.
Yes, John's girlfriend is an African American, as far as I know. She's either African American or Jamaican or Haiti or, something along that line.
Something along that line. It's funny he calls her African American because later, I already clued you into what he's going to say coming up here.
Child killed John F. Kennedy. Now, Rothschild might have killed him through the CIA or through some other institution, but ultimately it was Rothschild that killed him because JFK said he was going to go after secret societies, which is a darling of the Rothschilds. Okay, now he's gone. Trump is about to make his comeback. Are you fucking high? Are you fucking high? We now know that Trump is a Kabbalist Jew. He ain't going to go against. If you think a Jew will go against another Jew, you're an idiot. They won't do it. Rothschild could murder somebody out in the street in cold blood, and Trump would never go against him. Never. A Jew in America will never go against another Jew, no matter what type of Jew they may be. Whether they be a Bolshevik Jew, Orthodox Jew, Kabbalist Jew, it doesn't matter. Well, good evening, Aaron. How you doing? Damn, we've been going for an hour? Wow. We've been going for an hour, guys. You go, you do whatever the fuck turns you on, okay? Do whatever turns you on. And then when the police throw you in jail, well, then they throw you in jail, But do what you want. It is a free country, At least here in America. Yeah, trolls. That's a good point, trolls. Post the link so we can all read it. Let's see the link to the paper or the website or whatever. Let's see the link to that. I'd like to see that myself. Crisco, you realize that when you're 17 and you're at a party, you're going to be exposed to all kinds of shit that you normally wouldn't be exposed to? And, I straight to hell selling Tyrone. Yeah. Yeah. I was 17 years old. I was in Ohio. I'm talking about Kentucky. I am a model citizen in Kentucky. I've broken no laws in the state of Kentucky, not one. No, I'm not walking anything back. Did I purposely go to that party to snort cocaine? No. No, I did not. It was given to me to try. That's it. You're just mad because I'm not a fucking criminal like you, that I'm not a fucking druggie like you. Well, that's not my problem now, is it? That's not my problem.
Vonhelton also once claimed, if I remember correctly, that it was his vampire metabolism that helped him fucking fight off the insanity of coke use. That's that's when he used to be a vampire. Now he's not, just like when he used to be a German Jew.
You want to fucking snort coke? You want to do the big H and die? Be my guest. Not my problem. See, this is what trolls do, folks. They find one little thing in your past years ago that you did, and then they nitpick about it. Like this Crisco guy is doing now. Okay? That's how trolls are. That's how they act. They can't come up with their own content, so they have to come up with something you did so that they can get views. Because they can't get views doing their own content. Excuse me, I wasn't the one that started the party. I wasn't the owner of the party. I wasn't the owner of the property. I wasn't the one that owned the drugs. So where are you getting all this? You're trying see now you're trying to make the story more about me instead of the reality of the situation. I went to someone's house and it was there. I wasn't the owner of the drugs. I didn't even know drugs were in the house when I got there until it was too late. Todd Malicote, as someone who claims to be intelligent, you're pretty fucking stupid. What part of I don't have mods do you not fucking understand? I could give you 100 links, but you're not getting in here because I don't have the mods to pull you up. You understand? I mean, I know y'all are dense, but goddamn, get a clue. I don't have mods. I can't pull you up. You can sit there in the fucking private and be there forever because you're not getting up because I can't pull you up. I don't know why John does that. I don't know if he's doing it intentional. Some people think John's doing it intentional, that he's actually a troll, and that he allows the trolls to have their fun with me. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think John's purposely doing this so that the trolls can do whatever they want? or not? I mean, Todd Malakote has done so much shit. Why isn't he permabanned? Why isn't most of these trolls permabanned? It's a good question, isn't it? Isn't that a good question? You think John really does care about me, Aaron? I don't know. I don't know. Solar is number 2. Yeah, John is the greatest troll, and Solar's the troll number 2. And then Candace is troll number 3. At least Cisco had the balls to admit he was a troll. You know. My aunt was put in the paper in Clay County for no tax paid. So did they steal her property and give it to a bunch of fucking YouTube trolls? Songbird? Oh, she paid it. Oh. So she didn't lose her property then, did she? Oh, well. I know my property is not for sale because it's locked. It's locked in an estate. You have to go through a court of law to get my property. Well, I keep wondering if John's coming back or if he's gone forever or what. I don't know. I mean, we're still live. It says we're still live. So 1 hour and 13 minutes. We're still live. I am new to your story, Vaughn. I found you through watching vids on Shanty for Christ. It's fun watching people's stories. Well, Aaron, let me give you the Reader's Digest version, Aaron. A bunch of people thought it'd be cute to get on Skype and plot to destroy my entire life. To kill me, to kill my kids, kill my mother and father, kill my wife, steal what they could from us, or get somebody else to do it. And basically wreck my entire fucking life. Now you say, well, why would they do that? They did that because they suck Barack Obama's cock. And because I exposed Barack Obama as a non-American piece of shit and a CIA asset, they didn't like that very well. So they all got on Skype and plotted to destroy my life because they're all fucking Barack Obama loyalists. Hell, they probably got paid for it. And so that's how, and half of these fucking trolls in the outside chat that are talking right now, they're paid Barack Obama loyalists. That's why they're here. And so what they done was they called up to Ohio. They found the Frost, James Arnold Frost, who already didn't like me anyway, and compelled the Frost to come down here to Kentucky and come into court with a fake will and a fake eviction notice. Luckily, my mom was there and said, I didn't authorize that eviction notice, and that's not my signature. So the judge did toss out the eviction notice, but she went on ahead with the fake will, and I don't know why. But the point is that the will was fake. We found the real will, which had me as the executor, not James Arnold Frost. James Arnold Frost hadn't been executor since 2015, folks. Do you know how long ago that was? But he tried to pass it off as currency, and it wasn't. So Now, the funny thing I don't get, the thing that I don't get is once we found out that the Frosts had went into court with a fake document, why the judge didn't immediately send the sheriff out to arrest the Frosts and throw them in prison, because I'm pretty sure falsifying a legal document is a felony in the state of Kentucky. And why the court didn't do that immediately, I do not know. So... Yeah, I don't know why secular opinion isn't banned either. I mean, look at that. He hasn't banned. John hasn't banned any of these motherfuckers. I don't understand. Kenny Capizzi sends his regards. I thought Kenny was dead. Are you saying he's still alive? Because if that's true, then he faked his death like Chain 13 faked his. He just changed his name to a Volsnet and kept on going. Chain 13 didn't die. That was a fucking lie. He just changed his name to a Volsnet. Vaughn was not caught chatting up a 13-year-old. That's a lie, Joe Blow. You left your mother to die in a nursing home alone. No, I did not. That's not true. That's a lie. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, the real will was found, and I was the executor the whole damn time. I'd been the executor since 2015. Now, it wasn't official until 2018 when she finished the paperwork. But I was executor from 2015 right on up until this day. So, so when he went into court lying. He lied, and he lied under oath, which is perjury. He falsified a document, which is a felony. And he forged my mother's signature on that eviction notice, which was also a felony. So now ask yourself why the courts didn't throw him and all the other Frosts in prison that day. Why didn't they do that? That's a very good question, isn't it? Well, of course they are, Justin. They're paid. Do you think I would waste 20 years of my life aggravating people on the internet if I wasn't getting paid for it? Hell no. I got better things to do with my life than fucking troll people on the internet. You know what I don't understand? Why hasn't it kicked off by now? Usually when the host leaves, the live feed just cuts out. I don't know why it isn't. It's still going. It's still fucking going. You know, trolls, I could do to you what you did to me. I could claim that you all are faggots and that you're sucking each other's dicks and, you know, that you're having sex with underage girls. You know, I could do the same thing to you that you guys did to me. I mean, I've got the perfect platform right here on YouTube to do it. How would you like it if I did that? I mean, what are you going to do? You going to get me kicked out? You can't.
You've tried, you've failed. The difference is we have receipts that you are a sexual deviant and an online predator. That is a fact. Now, people want to throw the P word around. People want to, argue about, technicalities of what exactly you are. I'll just say, at the very least, you are drowning in a sea of sexual retardation, and there has been demonstrable pieces of evidence put forth that show that you are,
You can't. Because you guys did me the same way, and if YouTube kicks me out, that's a defamation lawsuit right there. And YouTube bound to know it, because YouTube has sat and let you guys accuse me of everything under the fucking sun. So how about I do you guys the same way you did me? Say that you're all having butt sex with each other, that you're having sex with underage kids, kind of like what Glenn's Room was doing. You know, Glenn's Room, the guy that really was a pedo.
Okay, so just before, I've said that 100 times, it's going to get pointed out to him again, and it's worth noting. Like, look, I'm no friend of Glenn's Room. What's happened since on Glenn's Room, I have no idea, but the incident that, first of all, happened after Vonhelton and the Kelly incident, he keeps trying to place it in the timeline it was before, because one of his excuses is this was a mass cover-up of Glenn's Room's incident. It was to draw attention away by friends of Glenn's Room, who are also Vonhelton trolls, but that's impossible, because Von comes from another universe, and the timeline is different, or whatever the case may be. The point is, the Glenn's Room incident happened like a month or two after Von and the Kelly thing. And what happened in Glenn's Room is he co-hosted on Blog TV a couple young girls who were being flirty, and he asked them to show ID, and they claimed to be 21. When he figured out they weren't 21, he threw them out. Those girls got reported to Blog TV, and they were put on the kids' side of Blog TV or whatever. That's the story. Now, I do think Glenn's Room is a weirdo, but that's the story that Von's talking about. Just to be clear. Where Von did, communicate with what he thought was a 15-year-old. So let's just be clear about that whole thing.
And that none of you want to talk about. Isn't that funny? Isn't it funny that when there's a real pedophile, none of you trolls ever want to bring that up? Why is that? Why is that, trolls, that you never want to bring up Glenn's Room, who really was chatting up underage girls for sex? Why is that? Why can't you do that? Isn't it funny that the only fucking talk about any of that shit is with me? You never want to talk about real pedos. Why is that? Because nobody cares. Oh, okay. So nobody cares about real pedophiles that are really chatting up underage girls. They only give a fuck about me? Really? I'm that fucking important to your life? Wow, that's pretty sad. That's pretty fucking sad. That's pretty fucking sad.
I do want to point out it's very telling that Von's first defense is always, it's not like, I didn't do that. It's always, why don't you go after the other ones that do that? Why do you always just keep coming after me? Then he'll say weird things like, I wish I could get away with that. Like, those are always his defenses. Like, always. Like, that's the first place his mind goes. And just pointing that out.
Glenn's Room asked for their ID and kicked him out. No, he did not. I've got the video, dumb fuck. I got the video. No, he did not. No, he did not. He did not ask for their fucking IDs. No, he did not. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie, Todd Malicote. But that's not unusual.
I watched it live.
Please have mercy on your trolls. Like the mercy they had on me? Really? My God, they'll reward me for mercy. Actually, no, they won't. My gods don't go against people's free will. If you're stupid enough to break the law, if you're stupid enough to do evil, they're not going to go against that. They'll let you keep right on going. Yeah, as long as they're 21 or older. Yeah, John's going to do a big expose on me. It's only it would only took him 20 years to do it. I mean, y'all been going at me for 20 years. Are you so you're either fucking mental patients, okay? Because let's be clear. Would I spend 20 years on your fucking ass? No. So yeah, you're getting paid. You're getting paid. There's no way I would spend 20 years goofing around on the fucking internet with a bunch of trolls and not get paid for it. See, that says a lot about me and none about you. Because to me, my time is valuable. And apparently to you, your time don't mean shit. Because you keep saying you didn't get paid. Okay, well, if you didn't get paid, then that means your time is nothing to you. It doesn't matter to you, right? Well, I don't know. I guess he ain't coming back. I thought he would be coming back, but maybe he set me up. You know, a lot of people would say he set me up. I don't know. But in any event, you are right about one thing. I got better things to do than sit here and fart around with a bunch of fucking YouTube trolls. I've got a house to build. I got shit to do. And that's what it looks like, doesn't it? It does look like he set me up. I'm going to leave them. I'm going to leave those pudding cups there so that you have something to bitch about. You hadn't really thought about that, had you? Right, Aaron, I understand. But I really do have to go. I'm working on a house. Actually, it's a palace. I'm working on a palace, and I need to get the interior done, or at least get it started. And I've been working on it little by little. I don't even have the interior wallpaper up yet. I need to get it started on it. And Vaughn doesn't work. I'm 60 fucking years old. Of course I don't work, you dumb fuck. I'm retired. And plus I got a disability. Ain't nobody gonna hire a fucking cripple that's 60 years old. No, they're not.
Retired, folks. He's retired. From what? Here's the irony. The reason he's, quote, disabled is because he spent the last 30 years doing exactly what you see right there. Only replace that with Mountain Dew. This is the man's life. He suffers from fucking internet hip or whatever that. You know what I mean? Like, he's a victim of his own fucking slothness. Retired. Listen to this motherfucker. Fucking retired. Sad thing is, he is living his best life right now, despite everything going on. Enjoy it, Vaughn, because the taxes will be due again. Just saying.
You're 58 and you're going to work yourself into an early grave. Good job. See you, Todd, because you'll be dead by 65 then. Common sense fucking tells you that if you've got, if you've got a disability like I do, you got to cut out early, because otherwise you could put yourself in an early grave. Even the doctor said that. That's probably the reason why I have muscle spasms in my back now to this day, is because of that. The gods say you guys are being punished. You guys are being punished. Some of you have lost your apartments and ended up on the street. Some of you got stranded on the highway and had to walk into town because your car was broke down. You don't think I've read the messages? I read them all. I read everything that was on Google Plus. I read it all. Your life has been great. Okay, then why are you here? If your life is so fucking great, why are you here, dumbass? Okay, if I had a great life, would I be here right now? No, I'd be out enjoying it, right? So don't hand me this shit that you got a great life, because I know you don't, or you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't fucking be here.
Look at all those pudding cups. He just throws down, lets the dogs lick out, just leaves them there. Look at them all. Right there, too. Right from the computer. There you go.
Now, one thing I am going to do, though, trolls.
Insanity, folks.
There he's back.
Oh, man, I had a good phone call. I'm sorry, Vaughn.
Well, you have about 100 trolls to ban, and hopefully you'll ban them permanently.
Todd? Okay, Todd's in here. Todd has to go for sure. Todd has to go.
Pretty much everybody except Aaron. Pretty much everybody
neglected her just like your kids. Well, we're going to put you in outer darkness, that's for sure. Vaughn left his mother. That's fucking lie. We know that's to be a lie.
That's a lie.
What else we got here?
Chuck Norris calls me
Chuck
a pedo.
Norris has to go. He's you're the pedo.
Really Chuck Norris.
All those cups. What a pig. Let's get rid of that piece of garbage.
Secular
look
opinion.
Who it is.
Yeah,
it's Secular Opinion. That fucking pedophile. Let's get
here we go. Yeah, throw it out there.
Go.
Now that's interesting, because listen to what he says in a second.
He's got to go. Hi, Crisco.
Yeah, Crisco got to go too. Yeah.
There we go.
Justin says, "Welcome back,
Underhaven pilot. Goodbye, Underhaven. See ya."
Oh fuck yeah, Underhaven. He's actually a fucking pedophile.
All right, so I mean, of course, this is nonsense. He's just calling everybody a pedophile. I have no reason to believe that Underhaven is that way, just to be clear. But I'm making the point that maybe John does, but because of whatever. But how he qualifies this, he's actually one. Meaning anything he's said up to this point, he knows is just, we all know he knows. But, I'm just pointing out, right, that he throws it around like a slur, right? Thrown around like salt. But this time, this guy's actually one. So even though the person that I just called that on a live public stream with absolutely no reason to believe it, this one I do believe. Just, it's J-Dubs, folks.
Yeah.
Sitting at your...
Oh, shit.
McDonald's internet. This is how Corky went down, folks. Remember? If you were there. Living in an RV. Camper. Actually, it wasn't even an RV, a camper of some sort.
I did not give up on model airplanes. It's just that I had to deal with, with all this local bullshit started by Robert Stivers. But hopefully I'll get it all took care of. Yeah, John's gone again. He said he had a phone call. But does a phone call kick you out of the fucking live show? I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know. I'm not all that familiar with mobile devices. Maybe it does kick you out of the live show when you got a phone call. I don't know. Maybe it does. Justin isn't a troll. That's why all you see is Justin. Yeah. Bye, Ernie. Yeah, there you go.
All right, who else has to go? Crystal has
True
to
Ham
go.
Bone. Yeah, that's got to go. Crisco, True Ham Bone. Chuck Norris. There we go. All right, let's see.
X Flurry or whatever his name is, he has to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn,
Divine
that's a lot
Light.
of fucking people today. Holy shit.
Yeah, Divine Light. Well, they probably made a bunch of extra accounts so that they could get in here.
So
Divine
did Fuller
Light.
Marshall show up or what? He didn't come in today?
Nobody. No. Well, I don't know. I don't have mods. I don't know.
No,
if
they would have been back there. I would have seen it. No one came in.
Yeah, he would. Well, he would have left something in the private chat too.
Yeah.
Anyway, Divine Light.
I don't see Divine Light. I think I got him. I think.
Oh,
Divine
you think I
Light.
already got him? Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Unchained Melody says Hambone wasn't trolling. Well, Vaughn wanted him gone. So if Vaughn says to go, then go.
Yep, gotta go.
Vaughn says you have a Shotza girlfriend. Is he lying? The girlfriend I'm currently talking to, the girl I like, yes, she's from Africa. She's from Africa. She's not African American. She's not one of these fucking,
Yeah, she's not an African American. She's actually from Africa. Yeah,
she's not some nasty fucking hood rat.
Yeah,
she has class. You'll meet her. Don't worry.
Oh, folks, I gotta back this up.
Don't worry.
Back it up.
Unchained Melody says Hambone wasn't trolling. Well, Vaughn wanted him gone. So if Vaughn says to go, then go.
Yep, gotta go.
Vaughn says you have a Shotza girlfriend. Is he lying? The girlfriend I'm currently talking to, the girl I like, yes, she's from Africa. She's from Africa. She's not African American. She's not one of these fucking,
Yeah, she's not an African American. She's actually from Africa. Yeah,
she's not some nasty fucking hood rat.
Yeah,
she has class. You'll meet her. Don't worry. Don't worry. I like how you said NI66ER. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing to say.
That was interesting.
You know what? Just for saying that, I think I'm gonna send you to Out of Darkness. How's that?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
Unchained
Melody. Is he a good boy or does he?
I have no idea. Might as well be safe and get rid of him. Lano is there. Get rid of him.
I love it.
Yeah, Lano. Get rid of Lano. Get rid of Lano. Lano's sitting there. Get rid of Lano.
It's like George Bush, preemptive strike,
Preemptive strike. That's right.
It's like George W. Bush. You kill them before they can kill you. Yeah.
Well, the thing of it is, eventually they'll have to create new accounts because we'll get all of them, and then they'll have to make new ones.
Well, that's what the Talmud says. If you have enemies, wake up first and kill them before they kill you. So
that's right.
So that sounds about right to me.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right to me too.
Yeah.
Preemptive strike, man. Nothing wrong with a preemptive strike.
Lono says I've never trolled you. That's a lie.
We don't know that, Lono. Now, do we? Because we don't know how many fucking sock accounts you have on YouTube.
Yeah.
Todd Malacote, for example, has at least 100 fucking sock accounts. He admitted to it. Secular Opinion has several sock accounts. So, you know. A bunch of regular viewers just got banned. No, these weren't regular viewers.
These were trolls. These were
trolls. They were talking shit to me on the outside chat the whole fucking time. So no, they're not regular viewers. Oh my God.
At least you kept your cool this time, Vaughn. I mean, I usually leave and then come back and you're screaming and hooting and hollering. Today you were pretty calm.
Well, the dogs had me occupied. I was busy.
Yeah.
They kept wanting in and out and shit. So.
Oh, is that what it is? The dogs kept you good. The dogs
kept me busy.
I can't believe these fuckers think they're gonna make a fucking. They're gonna all fly down to Kentucky and do something, man. I would love to see them do something like that.
They're not. Well, like I said, they have.
Dude, I'd be if I had to come down there myself. Ah, man. You know what I had to do? I'll take my car and I put some like spikes on the side, and I'll just have like spikes, and I'll just like.
Well, here's the thing. In order for them to do anything, they're going to have to show up in district court anyway, because it's all in the estate. My property is under an estate through district court, so they'd have to come down here. They'd have to get a court date. Then they'd have to show up in court. Then they'd have to give just cause as to why they feel they want the property and deserve the property. And the judge is going to look at them like a fucking space alien and tell them, no, goodbye, see ya. And that's going to be the end of it.
John, black pussy stinks. Is that true? Does black pussy stink?
Listen.
Oh, hey, Vaughn, you got a shout out from Ghost Politics recently for your news coverage. Oh, really? Is that true? You got a shout out, Vaughn?
I did?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Fuck the government says, wow. I don't know. I don't know. She tasted pretty. I'll be honest with you. She wasn't smelling or tasting badly to me. I don't know. But I think it may be because she just has class. So I don't know.
Well, see, like John said, though, she's not an African American. This is a woman
She's not
from.
Okay. So, put aside that was a pretty nasty comment that someone asked. What is the first thing that Vaughn comes up with as he sits there and thinks about it? About a stinky cooter? No, you don't understand. She's not African American. She's not, I gotta put that back. Just a hair. Folks. You can't script it.
The government says, wow. I don't know. I don't know. She tasted pretty. I'll be honest with you. She wasn't smelling or tasting badly to me. I don't know. But I think it may be because she just has class. So I don't know.
Well, see, like John said, though, she's not an African American. This is a woman.
She's not some ghetto hood rat. She's not a hood rat.
Yeah, she's not a ghetto hood rat. She's from Africa. This is a woman that came here from the African continent.
And actually likes America. She actually loves America. She loves being here.
Yeah.
So that's like a
rare and appreciates America for what it is, a land of freedom.
A land of freedom and opportunity.
A lot of blacks here in America, unfortunately, do not appreciate America at all. They don't realize how nice they have it. You go to a foreign country, man, you ain't got near the freedoms you got here. And see, a lot of people don't understand that. White, black, or any other stripe. They don't get it.
Hey, look at what this fuck the government says.
She carried a spear. Oh my God, that's so
fucking shit is that, man?
Yes.
Yeah, and you're laughing. It's fun. Like, J-Dubs has never said the N-word, right? But you got Vonhelton basically implying, by everything you could take from what he said, was that blacks in America don't know how good they got it, so they get lazy and they don't even wash their coochie. But this one's from Africa and loves America and washes her coochie. So of course it doesn't stink. She's not African American in the traditional sense, as J-Dubs would call a hood rat. So, just so we're all clear.
That's stupid, man. That's stupid.
Yeah, she has a spear and she has a bone in the nose. Yeah.
God.
Got a bone.
That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Anyway.
I should have her do that. You know what? When she jumps me in bed, I'll tell her to put like face war paint on.
Right.
Like have her wearing like a fucking necklace and like skull necklace and and have like a fucking bone in the nose and fuck my brains out looking like that. That'd be kind of funny.
I got a shout out.
This guy's asking about fried chicken. Yeah. Does John's new girlfriend eat fucking chicken and watermelon?
Shit, I eat fried chicken and watermelon more than black folks do.
I said that once. I was in high school one time, and this black kid asked me. He goes to me. He says, "Us blacks, we love the fried chicken and watermelon." And he goes, "What do you white people like to eat?" And I said, "We love eating fried chicken and watermelon."
Fried chicken and watermelon, yeah, fuck yeah, man.
Chicken and waffles, yeah.
Get out of the way, man, because I'm going after that fried chicken and watermelon. Fuck yeah.
Who you think invented fried chicken?
I think it was a white dude.
Exactly.
At least it was a white dude here in Kentucky.
I better be careful what I say. I'm talking kind of loud. I'm going to get jumped in the parking lot.
I declare Vaughn to be an honorary black person. Well, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Ghost politics. Who the fuck is ghost politics, and why should I care? You know, because I don't know who that is. I have no clue. No clue who that is. How many viewers do they have?
Oh, yeah. Putting his fucking personal information out in public is fucking hateful.
Well, of course
Vaughn,
it's wrong.
You have a lawsuit going on there, buddy. If you could
I
get
may
a lawyer.
I may have a major lawsuit because
if the
of
fuck
that.
you had a fucking lawyer that actually fucking gave a shit and
Yeah.
do something for you, you could do something.
Ghost Politics is a right-wing streamer on YouTube. Well, see, I know that's bullshit because YouTube hates right-wingers. They absolutely hate them.
Well, they could have somewhat of a following. I don't know. Maybe they're somewhat big. Maybe they're somewhat not. But I don't know.
About the economy and the deep state. Ghost Politics. Let me Google it and see what I find. Let me see here. Let me Google it and see what I find. I've never heard of that person in my life.
And I never heard of ghost politics myself.
Nope, never heard of it. Let's see. Let's see what we can find.
Just for new people in the audience, I see a little confusion. So yes, the man on your left, his name is John Way, known formerly as J-Dubs. When he was a Christian, he's an Irish New Yorker who at 30 became circumcised and pursued Judaism and hanging out with his best friend Brett Keane, previous to that as well, and then converted to Islam to marry an Islamic woman whose father paid for a house and whatnot, and he reverted back to Judaism and a whole bunch of other things probably going on, and he is now living in a car because his wife kicked him out, and he owns nothing. Everything he owns, his life, is in a trunk, and he's reduced to using the public washrooms at restaurants and their Wi-Fi, and he's racist. He's, that's J-Dubs in a nutshell. Oh, and he smears shit on bathroom walls sometimes.
Well, he gets 1,000 views per video. That's pretty good, I guess. That's pretty good.
Well, my boy RFK Jr. actually dropped out of the race and endorsed Donald Trump for president. So, yeah, RFK Jr. is a good guy. I like RFK Jr. He's pretty good for a leftist. Well, he's not really a leftist. He's more like your daddy's Democrat, your old school regular Democrat.
He's a nutcase. He's a nutcase. He's a nutcase. He's done some good things for water. Let's give it to him for that. This is currently a new investigation. I don't really pay attention. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you, with this RFK guy. But, the whole bear thing in Central Park, okay, whatever. But now there's like a new investigation, some story he told about, or someone told, witnessing him, like, use a chainsaw to take the head off a whale or something. It's like, Jesus.
Love America, yeah.
That's two things going for RFK Jr. He's a white man. At least he's fucking white, At least he's somewhat fucking conservative.
At least he's white and conservative. This is the guy who's just bragging about his girlfriend from Africa. So, oh, you know what? Maybe she's from West Africa. Maybe it's a white chick from Africa. But he said she's black. I don't know. It's all a lie anyways. Because this is how he actually feels. So,
So, he cares about the children, yeah. He does care about children.
Well, he does. I mean, children are dying like flies because of a certain thing that shall not be named.
Yeah.
And he exposes that on a daily basis, and that's why people don't
And he
like
lets people know that it's fucking Bill Gates and Bill Goldberg and WHO.
all them fuckers, yeah. Well, which video does he mention me on? Because I'm at his page. I'm looking at his shit. He's got a video called Story Time with Ghost, the basement. I guess that's probably where I am is in the basement. He's relegated me to the basement.
Yeah, that's what they claim, right? Basement dweller. But
Yeah,
you know what the funny thing about it is? Half of these trolls are fucking basement dwellers.
Well, of
Half
course.
of these fucking trolls are in their mother's basement, fucking sucking on their thumb, you know, like a fucking loser.
Yeah. Let's see
Let me
here.
put the thing up there. Here we go. Put the phone down. Oh, Siri, shut the fuck up, Siri. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. All right, there we go. Now I got you up.
Look, all I'm going to say is for anybody out there that's new and you don't know much about J-Dubs, this is really all you need to know right here, folks. This is the proof's in the pudding, right? Bam.
I'm a hot dog. Bam. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. I'm a hot dog. Fun on a bike. Fun. 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 I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. Look at me. 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 I'm a hot dog.
There we go. Now I got the camera up. Looking good. There you go, Brittany Venti. That was for you, baby.
Yeah, man. There you go. Okay. I don't know which one of these damn videos it is.
He says it's his last stream. It's his last one, his last show. Well, fuck it. Throw it up there. Let's see if you're in there. Let's see if Von's
Live
in there.
stream, huh? Okay.
Well, maybe if he's talking about Von, he should give Von a donation. He should send Von
Yeah,
some money.
why won't he give me a donation? I mean, he's getting 1,000 views a video. I mean, fuck me. He's making good money, I would think.
And he doesn't want to fucking share the wealth. He doesn't want to drop. He drops people's names, but he doesn't want to help them. Come on.
Well, some of these live shows, he's getting 2,000 views. That's pretty good money. That's pretty good money right there. So, I mean, seemed like he would be interested in helping me out. He must be doing those pictures himself, because all those pictures of a skeleton wearing a cowboy outfit.
Skeleton wearing a cowboy outfit.
Yeah. Well, that's why he's called Ghost Politics, because he's a skeleton, you know. He's the one doing all that. He must be doing his own pictures and stuff, because that's an awful
Some
lot.
guy showed his plane ticket to Kentucky on video. Oh, is that where it's from? Is that first from Ghost Politics? RFK's wife killed herself after finding his diary where he wrote about cheating on her with 37 people. Who did? Who killed? She killed herself. What are you talking about? RFK Jr.'s wife killed herself? What the fuck are you talking about?
I ain't heard of that. I think if that
She's the
happened, it
girl
would be
from
all
Curb
over
Your
the media.
Enthusiasm. She's not dead.
Well, the thing of it is, it'd be all over the media. The media can't stand RFK. If something like that happened, it would be all over the media.
Yeah, make him look bad. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. To make him look bad. Well, I mean, there's like 1,000 goddamn videos, and I'm not going to go through all of them. So, oh well. I don't know who the guy is. I mean, he's getting lots of views though on YouTube, so that's good, I reckon.
Well, play the last video. Let's see you're in it. Just scroll through it. Doom scroll.
It's probably he just probably mentioned my name in passing or something.
Yeah, you probably won't be able to find it. Yeah.
No, and I'm not going to sit there and go through a 3-hour fucking video to try to find it either. Fuck that. I'm not going to do it. That's too much aggravation. Here. There you go, floppy dog. Say, oh boy, ice cream cup. Yay. Oh, he just mentioned me in passing. Okay. Well, no, don't clip it out. I don't need it.
Fuck the haters. That's what I say.
Yep, there you go. Fuck the haters.
The gods of creation going to come through for us. We're waiting.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Everything's going to be all right, as far as I know. And besides, maybe I'll win the lottery tonight, and it won't fucking matter.
I hope so, Vaughn. Come through for me, man. If you win a couple of million, man, don't forget about me.
See, that's the thing, man. I don't even need to win 400 million. If I just won like 3 or 4 million, I'd be set. I'd be all right. But whatever. We'll see how things go. We'll see what happens. The gods are in control.
Tax is on the same day as Trump's sentences. Trump, listen, Vaughn's not losing the property. If he needs money, I'm going to send the money for the tax.
Yeah, John's going to send me. If I'm short, let's say I'm short $200 or $300, John will send me the money. That'll cover my short, and everything will be just fine.
Everything is going to be just ducky, as Fawn likes to say.
Everything's going to be just ducky. That's right. Everything's going to be just ducky. You haven't seen my video that I did of my new building, have you?
You showed it off to me the other day. Yeah, you showed me Louisiana. You showed me the other one, the French Chateau.
I showed you the French Chateau?
You did, yeah. And you showed me the Louisiana.
Well, let me show you again, because I've been working on it. And I made some
it's a big. They're both big fucking boys, man. They're fucking gigantic.
They're big boys, yeah. But I made some.
They're fucking huge, man. I don't know how you fucking keep doing it, but they're fucking gigantic.
Yeah, I don't do a bad job, I mean. There you go. Throw me up there real quick.
Let me throw you up there.
Throw me up there. Let people see what I'm doing here. There it is.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking gigantic. I knew that.
It's fucking huge, yeah.
You want to talk about the big red one? The only thing I don't like about it is a little too boxy.
Christians probably, that looks like a Christian church, man. Fucking charges.
That's Jack Smith, I think.
Well, I don't know what his last name is, but yeah, the guy that's charging Trump, man, he just dropped like another 20 or 30 charges on him in violation of the Supreme Court ruling, by the way, because Jack don't give a fuck about the Supreme Court, because the Supreme Court don't control DC. If you read the Act of 1871, Supreme Court ain't got no control over DC whatsoever, none, zero. Which is kind of interesting, actually, but yeah, it's true. Trump says, "Oh, I'm going to release the J6ers." No, he's not. The president has no control over DC. DC is its own little country, its own little rule set, its own everything. It has its own little everything. It's a little tiny enclave all to itself, and it's not. Trump has no jurisdiction there. It's just like when Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene went out there to try to free the J6ers. They're congressmen. They could have freed the J6ers if it would have been a normal state, but they couldn't. They basically told them, go get fucked. So, I mean, does it really fucking matter? No. All right, there we go. Tomorrow he has a date, and Thursday he's moving. That's what I told him.
Yeah.
Every guy I can think of.
Fucking listen to me, man. I want to listen.
That's the thing. That was the whole point of the gods of creation. I reached out to them. I said, when you read where Napoleon went down into the Vatican vaults to see for himself what was real and what was fake, and he comes back up out of the vaults white as a sheet, and he tells his men, he says, "Man, everything we believe is a lie, even religion. It's all fake. It's all made up bullshit." And, I can imagine his men are like, "God, what do we do now?" And I guess they just soldiered on as best they could, and that, when you're faced with that kind of information, I said, oh my gosh, so I just reached out to the universe. I said, if there's anybody out there that gives a damn, hook up with me, let me know. And so that's what happened. And, for a long time, we didn't even have a name. The religion didn't even have a name. I just called them, the gods of creation. And, we just went on from that point. Never had no name or nothing. And, and then everybody kept bugging me about it. It's like, well, when are you going to get a name? When are you going to get a name? When are you going to get a name? So I approached them with 5 names, and I said, pick the one you want. And they picked Freedom Religion. I didn't pick it. They picked it. And I'm like, okay, Freedom Religion it is. And they said the reason we picked Freedom Religion is because that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to set everybody free. Everybody's in bondage to the Rothschilds and Rockefellers and Morgans and Carter, and we're going to set them all free. And I said, man, that sounds like a plan to me, man. That sounds great. And that's exactly what they intend to do. They intend to set everyone free, man. And it's going to be glorious. It's going to be awesome, man. So gonna be awesome sauce. Gonna be awesome sauce.
Oh yeah, that chateau is looking good.
Yeah, it's getting there, man. I got some surprises coming though. It's gonna be. I don't want to.
My girl is not a Democrat. No, she is not.
What? No. Why would he hook up with a Democrat? That wouldn't make.
I'm pagan heel Odin. There you go, Vaughn. You got a pagan out there.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go. Norse religion, huh? Okay. Yep. Yeah, the gods of freedom religion, man. They're pretty cool, man. I like them.
Vaughn, we're at the 2-hour mark, so I think I'm gonna catch some Z's and get some shut eye and relax. And
all right,
I'm gonna do a show probably Thursday when I move into the new place, showing it off.
Okay.
All
Sounds
right.
good, man. Sounds
So
good.
If you're available Thursday, I'll message you.
Well, I should be. At least I hope I am. I'm going to try to be.
And
let's see. What is Thursday? The 31st?
Possibly. No, it's the 30th.
30th. Okay, day before 31st. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. Well.
No, the 29th. What am I talking about? It's the 29th.
Vaughn, do you think the gods of freedom religion were misinterpreted as other various pantheons? Yeah, that was one of the things they brought up. They brought up the fact that every time they would try to, impart knowledge to humanity, that humanity always ended up fucking it up somehow, and they said after a while they just gave up because every time they tried, man, humanity would end up screwing it up, or they would use it to enslave other human beings, and that's not what they wanted. And because somebody come to me, they say, well, why don't you write down everything they've said and make it into a Bible? And I said, because people will take that and use it to control others like ancient Rome did, and I don't want that. I don't want that, and they don't want that. Me and the gods of freedom religion are like-minded in that regard, because humanity would, if I made a Bible of all the stuff that freedom religion has said and put it in Bible form, somebody would come along after I'm dead and gone and turn it into a way to control others. And I can't have that. I can and will not have that. All right, John, we'll go on ahead and call it. It's 2 hours on the money. So,
yeah.
All right,
Take
buddy.
it
I'll
easy,
see
Vaughn.
you. Yep.
See
Have
you
a good
next
one.
All right, so there we are. I think we have covered the arc up to this point, folks. Thank you for joining me. Like I said, maybe I'm not making any promises, but maybe in the near future we can do an open stream if I got some time, maybe tomorrow. And anybody that has some input on this situation may be free to do so. Until then, definitely Thursday we'll be doing some stuff. I'm sure more will happen. There's all kinds of craziness going on outside the Vonhelton sphere, I guess we could call it. But thank you for joining me. Hit the thumbs up. We'll see you Thursday for sure. Maybe in between. The only promise I make is that I never make promises. Folks, thanks for joining.